Hello, 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 guys. I know that, okay, there it is. I know that we are running late, but as you guys already know, there's been a lot going on. Shout out to Sean Bradley. Shout out to the Orlando cast. They are thebomb.com. Tonight's and Read is sponsored by New York Life Insurance. What is it? Oh, the trap. Uh-huh. Hey, Sarkonas, God is love. Rizzo, what it do, baby?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Tonight, you guys, we're not going to actually read the book how we were doing, y'all. Yeah, we are back catalog. We're not going to read. We're going to recap. And since you guys already know, hey, Fedora, you guys already know that I have not read. I will be listening and giving my opinion as well
Hmm.
as the main character.
Hmm.
But we have Q and we have Blutify. They are well versed in the book, and I'm very confident in their ability. So I don't mind. They have the
Hmm.
quarterback tonight. They are the quarterback.
Hey guys.
Yo, what's good?
All
Now,
right,
guys,
Blue.
if you all
So,
remember, we left off. We were talking about Madison. We're on page 45. Now, I'm pretty sure they're just going to just sum up everything else about the chapter.
okay, so I'll go first real quick. So, as you all know, Granville is an idiot, a lunatic, a stalker, a psycho, all that rolled up into one. He
Yeah.
wrapped too tight. We know Madison is a bitch. We know Madison thinks she is she's above everybody. She thinks everyone is beneath her. She thinks everyone is dumb. She doesn't believe anyone is as smart as she is. Then we have Loretta, who is a hopeless romantic. She wants to be so in love so bad. She really wants her daughter's father back, Reynard. She really wants him back, but he's married to the ex pageant queen. Um, then we have Tish, who's the friend who got married. She left her millionaire husband and went back to her broke baby daddy. So, and then we have Chicago. Now,
Look at
Chicago
Granville.
is
Granville in the chat. Uh-oh, sorry.
Granville. Granville has made an appearance. Granville,
Yes.
we're fucking with you tonight. You have to go upside your head. So, so remember, y'all, Chicago is so in love with Madison. He proposed to Madison at Tish's wedding, which was shady to me, taking the spotlight off of her. So he proposed to her, but he's having doubts. So he went to Loretta to find out exactly what's going on with Madison, if she really loves him or just loves him for the money. Because he's the general manager of their football team, and um, his brother. And I'm sorry, what is his brother's name? Oh God, what is the brother's name? Y'all help me out, boo. What's the brother's name?
Bo.
Who? Bo.
Bo.
No, no, no. Bo is Granville's brother. Who is Chicago's brother?
Oh,
I can't think of Chicago's brother. Um, but remember, Chicago's trying to set his brother up with Chaz. That's his name, Chaz. He's trying to set Chaz up with Loretta. Okay.
yeah, Chaz.
Yeah. Okay. So anybody else need a recap? Okay. Brooklyn Star said Granville equal J Dunn. Okay.
Damn.
All righty then. Granville. Uh-uh-uh.
So she grew up around Powerlands and shit too.
What'd you say?
I said, so she grew up around power lines and shit too.
Yeah, she's from
Something
Mississippi.
happened.
M
Something
I,
happened.
cricket letter I, cricket letter I. Hump that I.
Humpback.
Yo, I just
Shout out to
binged
P
P
Valley.
Valley. I binged P Valley last night to this morning. I'm good on the P Valley.
Okay,
Okay.
come through P Valley.
Okay. So where do we stop at Bama?
We're
We
talking about
stopped
Madison.
off at what's this chapter? Chapter at Loretto. Because
Boo,
remember
like
the
you, I can't hear you that good. Can you? I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you too good.
We might as well start with chapter 6 with Loretta.
Start with chapter 6. Okay. Where is? We didn't finish. Hold on. Let me see. Well, it looks like. Let's see. Chapter 6. Okay. All right. Blue. I'm gonna let you kick it off.
So we're just recapping.
We just. Well, no. 6. We didn't. 6 is starting anew because we
Right.
stopped in 5. So we starting. We're gonna go ahead on to 6.
But I thought we weren't going to because you remember you told me that people had already read the book and
We still need to start with 6. We just said we starting at 6. Stop it.
okay.
Stop. We're blue. Okay, so blue done went on mute on me. Okay, that's fine. That is okay. Let's see what is Granville talking about. Talking about who that Brooklyn Star. Uh-uh. Okay, so all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with a little bit of reading of chapter 6, just a
Okay,
little
can you
bit.
hear me now?
Yeah,
Can y'all hear me now?
yeah. Okay.
I
So
know
I'm
I
gonna
had
read
to
a little
set
bit of
this
chapter
up.
6. Huh?
I said I know I had to set these headphones up to the yeah, fuck it, go ahead.
Okay, you sound better.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, so this is the part of chapter 6. Okay, so there wasn't a moment when I felt like Granville wasn't going to kill me, but his kidnapping me was the first time I feared for my life. Domestic altercations didn't always start off violently. An argument could fuel anger, which caused yelling. And when a man believed he wasn't in control of his woman, he could easily lay an open hand across her face. Make, if that didn't make her obey him, he was capable of curling his fingers into a fist and punching her upside the head. I never been that woman, and I planned on keeping it that way. So y'all see Granville still crazy as hell. You in the chat? You in the chat, Granville? Okay. Dunja said she finished the book. Okay, good. Okay, so that's my house right there. I said, pointing from the passenger seat. On the drive back, I had text Tish and told her, and I'm sorry, I text Tish, I'm almost home. Bring my keys, and if you have it, $100. Okay, so this was after Granville kidnapped Loretta and took her back to Port Arthur, and Granville and his brother got to fighting, and he brought his brother brought Loretta back to Houston.
So I wonder what if she didn't have it? What if she didn't have the $100?
Well, she was going to give the $100 to to Bo. I'm sorry, to Bo for bringing her back from Port Arthur.
Oh, okay.
$100. I don't want to know how fucking far Port Arthur was.
Look at Granville talking about it ain't my fault. Stop believing the hype. I didn't kidnap that hoe. You're lying. Carry on.
I wonder who the hell Granville is in this damn chat with a Woody Woodpecker avatar. Chat. Okay, Blue.
What?
Never mind. I got it. Okay. All right. Y'all just gonna force me to read. That's okay. All right. Bo, and y'all know I don't have my glasses. I can't see shit. Bo pulled into the driveway and turned off his engine. Wow, you live here by yourself? He asked, staring up at the second story. What in the world did you see in my brother? Wondering the same thing, I opened my car door and then replied, thanks for bringing me home. I wanted to pay him for his time, but my purse was in my locker at work because y'all remember Granville kidnapped her ass from her job because he was
Right.
crazy.
So why didn't she just go across the street, get it from a home girl?
Well, my thing is, why did you have him bring you home? Why didn't you just have him take you to your job to get your car?
Right.
I mean, he
Well,
brought you home.
depending.
He could have just took you to get your car. You drove
Well,
yourself
maybe
home.
she couldn't get back in the building. No, not no.
But she's the pharmacist she's the pharmacist.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So she could have gotten in there. I'm thinking. Maybe
Mhm.
I'm wrong. Because if she had her purse, her keys should be in her purse. I mean, just logically thinking.
And if that's the case, then how she gonna get in the damn house?
Well, that's what she called Tish for. Tish is supposed to meet her at the house because Tish had an extra set of keys.
Okay.
Child. Anyway. Hold on.
Bam, when you gonna read the damn book?
This is her reading. Her and Rebel. This is their audio version.
Eyes getting to it. Eyes getting to it.
She ain't getting the shit. Okay. All right. So let's skip some through the book. She gets home. She sees her baby. Okay. Let's see. So, my thing is keep. Well, who is that? I'm gonna go start my car. What is Abs? Absa, what you talking about? Some. Here you go again. Loretta wanted to meet my mom. Oh, Granville, please. Okay. Right.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So,
Get your delusional ass out the chat.
right. Okay. So, she meets her daughter. Her daughter's like, "Mommy, who's that man?" And I remind my daughter it's not polite to point at people. Trish chimed in, "Girl, stop being nosy." My daddy says I'm inquisitive. I chuckled. Thanks to Ranard, Raynell had the largest vocabulary in her first grade class. My baby was right. We were teaching her to be a thinker and to inquire about what she didn't understand or wanted to know. Raynard might never become my husband, but we did agree on what was in Raynell's best interest. Hopefully, she would make better relationship choices than her mother did. I look in Trish's eyes and the look in Trish's eyes said she was glad I was home. This was all I had on me. She said, handed me 50. I'll take Raynell inside and put her to bed. She's already taken her bath. Okay. So she talks about how she got in the house. So she goes to Bo and she's like, here, I said, handing Bo the money. He gently pushed my hand away. That's not necessary. I apologize on behalf of my idiot brother. You are a really nice woman and he doesn't deserve you. What I can't understand is why come he keeps meeting the good ones. I think he want a little bit of Loretta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you struggling with that ebonics. It's all good, girl. We gotta dumb ourselves down when we talking about Bo and Granville.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. His comment made me think about Madison's 9 engagement rings to my 0. See, she's a damn insecure heifer. I promise you. Good night, Bo. Is it okay if we keep in touch? Maybe take you out?
Country nigga, no.
See what I'm saying?
After you done mess with his brother, you want to, okay.
And your brother know it.
That's the only thing. Bo is a nice guy. It's just he been put in a fucked up family, and it's like he trying to separate himself. And he's like all he needs is a good woman, and he sees Loretta as a good woman. But why Granville keep getting all these good women, and he's falling by the wayside and shit. But
exactly,
Bo a little slow too, so we got to keep that in mind. That nigga's still slow.
Right. Exactly, Dunja D. If she start reading the book, she won't stop. But hell, we can't get our ass to start reading the book. She got my nerve.
Crazy shit is that I read this book last year. She better read this goddamn book.
Right. You could read the book in a day and a half, honestly. You really can. I read it when it first came out, and then I read it when we started the book club. So it's a really,
Yeah, I'm
really
just,
good
I'm
book.
like refreshing myself on it. So
Yeah, it's a good book. It's a good book.
I
Bama just
know
can't
this
sit
this
still.
whole series was fire.
Yeah, she just can't sit still long. She can't sit still. And we don't get through this book, we won't get to the next one. So we got to get through it. Okay. All right. So here she goes. If it was true that people from Port Arthur married their relatives, I guess brothers sharing women was more common. I'm flattered, but it's not okay. I walked inside and closed my door. Tish was seated on the sofa. Two flutes filled with champagne were on the coffee table. She handed me one. I figured you would need this. I kicked off my shoes. I kicked off my shoes. Exhaling, I took a gulp, then sat next to Tish. He's a fucking moron. Never in my life have I met a man that insane. When did you first realize something wasn't right with him? Huh? Frowning, I thought about her question for a moment, then said, I think it was the day I told him I didn't want to see him anymore. And see, Lord, it is like that with these dudes. You tell them you don't want to talk to them, they get psycho. They get stupid. They get ignorant. They act like they ain't never had a woman, don't know how to take no for an answer. Just retarded as hell. Hold on. What I just do? What I do? Uh-oh.
Back
What
on
happened?
facts.
Okay. She wants my leftovers. Granville, get out the chat. You get your ass out the chat. The red flag had to be there before that. What made you decide you didn't want to see him again? Pressing the gas against my lips, I stared at my girlfriend. He was nice, always wanted to take me out and buy me gifts. See, that's how they get you. Seafood, Bama, seafood.
I
Okay,
know.
okay. That's how they get you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Winding her hand in a circle, Trish motioned for me to continue. He was annoying, talked too much, was always gawking over me. That that silly gaze wasn't sexy. He was always talking about having a woody as if his dick defined him. I
Girl,
hated that.
that's some old gross shit, nigga. Nigga. Your rag or your
See,
sorry.
that was the thing. He used okay. This is what we said last time. That I think if this is my opinion. Nobody in the chat get offended. If you have a large, small, medium size, it don't matter to me. Uh, I think that being that he was around all them power lines and all them fumes and everything that was going on in them shipping yards and stuff like that, that was his deformity. So the size of his member, we're
It
gonna
made
call
him mutant.
right,
Mutant.
it made him have a mutant penis. So he used
Yeah, but
that.
it seems like that's the only thing that was growing.
Yeah,
Because the
his
brain
brain,
stopped
yeah,
at three.
his brain lost all that capability, and it went straight to his
Yeah,
Woody,
third
as
leg.
his
his Woody.
Woody. So that was his, claim to fame that he had like the largest in his town or you know in the world. So that's what makes him get all this confidence because he'll just whip it out, you know use his forearms to throw that shit on the table, and all the girls will just fall to his feet and stuff like that. Like he really didn't have to do shit. He didn't have to have a job. He didn't have to have none of that shit. He just had this, elephantitis size
Not
shit.
elephantitis. Hell
Well,
no.
the thing about that is, unless you're a woman that's interested in having a hysterectomy, wait, where you gonna put that? What you gonna do with that?
Well,
Only thing you can imagine is pain, no pleasure.
Well,
well,
Q, sometimes let me shut up.
you know what? I said to Michelle too. I was like, well, but then no, I ain't gonna say it. I'm
It
not gonna go there.
depends.
I ain't going there.
some some females out there don't want to feel
Wow. Yo,
don't
look
want
at
to feel their sugar walls.
Marvin, 11 inches, Washington. Hey,
Uh,
Shonda.
I'm drinking. Y'all can't do this shit when I'm drinking, okay? Hey, Valerie. Hey, Sandra. Not while I'm drinking. Y'all can't do that shit.
some
And my
some
daughter
chicks
hanging
don't
right here.
some chicks don't like their
Ain't
sugar
with y'all.
walls, so I can't help that.
I can't do it with y'all
Some chicks don't
tonight.
like walls.
You.
Ma'am,
It sounds like you're a bot, baby.
does it? Is it still acting up?
It just started.
Or is it doing it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Go
now?
out and come back in.
Is it still doing it now?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna go out.
You sleepy?
So yeah, like I was saying, some women, they want that big, huge shit in them to where they, want to bust out all their walls, and good for them. Just have at it. But some of us like, like they
Is that
organs.
better?
Hey,
Yeah.
right. Like the organs, and there's a difference in fitting me like a glove and trying to bring my insides out with you. No.
Yeah, it can't feel like you
Not interested
constantly
in it.
giving birth. Those that gave birth, they can't, like, that was not a joyous occasion until after the baby came out.
Well, it's
During
damn sure didn't feel good.
Right. During labor and childbirth, that shit did not feel good. So it should not feel like childbirth every time you have sex.
Okay.
Do I sound better?
Yeah, babe. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So let me see. He had he did have a big one and all, but that slobbering in my mouth when we kissed was disgusting. And him buying me an engagement ring, as bad as I wanted one, made no damn sense. A what? After 3 weeks of going out? You heard me right. I still didn't have a ring on my finger, but officially I had been proposed to once. You see how dumb this bitch is? She did dumb. Just dumb. It didn't matter who said, "Will you marry me?" That's all she wanted to hear. So it counted because he said it. It counted. Child. Oh yeah, it's a good thing you left his ass alone. But he's not done, right? Well, I am. Besides, I made Madison a bet that she couldn't tame Granville, and you know how competitive she is. She accepted the challenge. Tish said, as upset as I am with Madison for not supporting you on this one, I still wouldn't wish anything bad on her. You've got to cancel that bet. I can do that, but I already gave Granville her business card and and told him she wanted to go out with him. If I call him to call it off, he'll think I want him back. What the hell are you doing? This is this isn't a game. That man is dangerous. True, but I didn't know then what I know now. I can't see y'all. I'm sorry. I finished my drink quickly. Reasoning with Madison should be easy once I give her details about what happened today. Tish stood and emptied her glass on the hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Tish stood and placed her glass on the coaster. I've got to put my two to bed. I'll check on you in the morning. Get some rest, she said, then left. Mm. Okay. Pouring a glass of bubbly. I wondered what I do different if Chicago introduced me to Chaz. Now, see, you see how this chick is jumping from place to place. Yeah, they hell for crazy. She crazy as hell.
I don't know.
Let me
She
tell
just need
She need a
just a
what?
good. She just need a backbone out, just like on some next level shit besides Granville ass.
I guess, child.
Like
I
she
guess.
need to
Let's
deal
see.
with the good man.
Hold on, Granville. I will make it fit like a glove, and when I finish, you're going to be in love. I cannot. Valerie
Now,
Horn, I cannot either. That is some disgusting mess. Disgusting.
now Granville think he got bars. Shut the hell up.
Girl. Okay. So let's see. Where did I leave off? Pouring a second glass of bubbly, I wondered what I'd do different if Chicago introduced me to Chaz. Was there something wrong with how I dealt with men? Did Renard ever truly love me? I was 35, a single mom, and not have forget not having a husband. I didn't even have a man. I don't want to keep liking I don't want to keep living like this girl. I can't see for shit. I don't want to keep living like this guy. I don't. Give me back Renard. Give me Chaz. Give me a man who loves me for me so I can love him. I cried out. I'm not desperate, but Lord, I'm tired of being lonely. Bitch, you're desperate.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Is she
No,
really crying out to
to the
our
God.
heavenly Father,
Heavenly
to
Father.
God?
To the God.
She's crying out to God.
That
What
she
she
want a
mean?
pizza
Give
man.
her Chaz.
But she's no. Now she said, give me back Renard, give me Chaz, give me a man who loves me. Well, that bitch take Granville. He love
But see, that's what I'm saying. Just give her a good man like Chaz, like Ray. Well, not like Ray now, because Ray now was a dick, but probably like Chaz, like Roosevelt, and put Granville shit on one of them.
Well, you know how that's going to happen. So we're going to have to mosey on through a book. 'Cause you already know what's about to happen with that. So let's see. I removed my clothes, stretched out on the sofa, and closed my eyes. Okay.
Mm.
Lord
Hold on.
Jesus,
Child, hold on. Let's see. Good Lord.
y'all know what's
Okay.
coming up.
All right.
What?
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
What's coming up, girl?
Hold on. Okay. Mommy, wake up. Huh, baby? What? Opening my eyes. I felt Renard's small hand on my shoulder. Her silk scarf was tied over her head. I removed it. I hadn't noticed last night, but I was glad Tish had combed her hair. What time is it? I asked, picking up my phone from the coffee table. 7 o'clock. Oh no, let's get you dressed for school, princess. I can dress myself, Renelle said, started running upstairs to her room. Following her to the second floor, I went to my bedroom. I put my phone on the charger and went into the bathroom. Just helpful. I sat on the toilet and stared at the floor. Yesterday, Granville freaked me out. But what really made me trip this morning was my girl. I couldn't believe Madison wasn't willing to drive to Port Arthur to pick me up under the circumstances. I wasn't the
Right.
type of needy friend to impose upon my girls. I wasn't dramatic like Tish. Anger filled my spirit. I started praying that Madison got hers one day. See,
Mm.
Trifling
she's
heifer.
so jealous of me. She
Madison
old
a
jealous.
trifling heifer.
Yeah, and she's jealous. She's extremely jealous of Madison. She's extremely jealous of Madison. Now, I've never been that friend. I haven't met a person yet that I have jealousy of. I don't feel jealousy in my heart for her. But this trick truly is jealous of Madison. Hell, she's jealous of Tish because they both have men and she doesn't. So she's a
Mm-hmm.
jealous hearted helper. She real jealous hearted. Po thing. Po
But
thing.
bitch, you don't want all the men. I mean, shit. Five one, but Madison got all the men
And
and
9 engagement rings. She has
nine.
9 engagements and she's
Why are
jealous.
you jealous over that? How are you jealous over some whole activity?
Right. My thing
Man,
is, you have 9 engagement rings, but not a husband.
I think low key Loretta want to be a hoe. That's my opinion.
You say on the down low, she wants to be whorish. She wants to be whorish.
She just wants to be ravished by like a gang of niggas. I don't fucking know. This
Oh
bitch
wow! Not a whole look, a whole gang, a whole pack of
Oh,
niggas.
oh my.
is a wolf
Oh
pack of
my.
niggas.
Yes.
Granville said, Valerie, I'm not sloppy, just efficient. No, that's nasty. That's so nasty.
That
Okay.
bitch just want to be ravished by like a harem.
He the
Mhm.
girl. He is ridiculous.
He is. He really is. Okay, so
But
let me see
I
what
will
else.
say this about him though. He truly only has eyes for Loretta, from what I can see right now.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I start calling
Hold
those
on.
stupid ass. She said not the gaying.
Yes, that gay yank. Yes, she wants that gay yank.
The gaying.
Okay. Okay. Wiping myself dry, I washed my hands, face, brushed my teeth, then headed to relieve my stress. Kneeling at the altar, I lit 3 candles. One minute. I closed my eyes and cleared my mind. I gave thanks for Tish, Chicago, and Bo. You see how dumb this bitch is? Okay, hold on. I prayed for Madison, wondering if I hadn't met her in kindergarten, would we be friends? Did time make a person your friend? I could have died yesterday. I asked that Granville never come near me again. Then I blew out the flames. I went to Raynell's bedroom. You look beautiful, Lamar. Thank God for uniforms. The only Okay, what does that say? The only deviation was short or long. Girl, I can't see shit. Sleeve, skirts or pants, cardigan or pullovers. The doorbell rang. I gave Renelle a big hug and then said, "That's your nanny. Let's go." Opening the door, I was surprised to see Madison.
Mm, mm, mm.
Hey, God, Mommy, Renelle said, giving Madison a big hug. Bye, Mommy, I love you. Renelle grabbed Madison's hands. Let's go. Whoa, Madison answered, just as she explained, "I'm not taking you to school today, look, my princess." Renelle's nanny drove into the driveway. I kissed my baby, gave her a tight squeeze, helped her into the car. "I love you. See you this evening." I said, then told the nanny to stop at McDonald's and get her a fruit neck. Wait a minute, get her a fruit snack box for breakfast. Child, I can't see for shit.
You want me to take over? I'll take over, girl.
Go ahead, child, because me and these eyes are struggling. I ain't found my glasses yet. Go
All right,
ahead.
well, go on and look for them goddamn glasses, because,
Uh.
yes.
I'll take over again. Just go. Let me get
Okay,
my eyes to rest.
all right. Thankful that right now I had a sister, I have a nanny to pick up and drop off right now from school, take my baby to her house after school, help with homework, and bring her home. I walked inside, leaving the door open for Madison. She could choose to walk in or leave, but there was no invitation on my part.
I would have shut the door in the whole face. I'm just
I
saying.
man, I would have decked the bitch first and then slammed the door on her face.
Exactly. Uh-oh, is
Like,
my hubby? Oh yeah, I see my hubby
hey
listening.
Rebel. Okay, where am I? Oh, okay. Like that, Loretta, Madison said, following me. She closed the door and then plopped onto the purple chair. I continued upstairs to my bedroom and selected the basic black slacks and black top from the walk-in closet. My work clothes were even more uniform than Raynell. That was good and bad. Sometimes I like to sometimes I like to dress sexy like Madison and put on a pair of stilettos so I didn't have to keep a change of happy hour clothes in my travel bag in the trunk of my car. Comfort
Those
was
are
more
called whole
important.
bags. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
girl,
Okay. I'm just saying. So go ahead.
girl, we know it. We know it. We know it.
Hey, trouble with Khalifa.
Those are just in case bitches.
Just in case clothes. Yeah, you gotta have a whole bag. Mouthwash, toothbrush. Okay,
Hmm.
go ahead. Keep reading. I'm telling on myself. Keep reading.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Girl. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Comfort was more important though, and flats were necessary for me to briskly move around the pharmacy while standing on my feet for 8, sometimes 10 hours a day. Madison stood in my doorway. I admired her red pencil skirt, soft, soft cream colored sleeveless top with a pretty scoop neckline. Her platinum blonde hair was so short she could barely pinch it with her nails, but the zigzag style was fitting ultra feminine. Maybe I should consider cutting and coloring. Oh, Jesus Christ.
See.
Maybe I should consider cutting and coloring mine. Try something edgy instead of sporting a chestnut ponytail 5 days a week. Loretta, stop avoiding me. I put on my pants, shirt, and shoes. I sat in my vanity and put on my raspberry lipstick. Fine, Loretta. I just came to tell you I'd appreciate you not talking to my fiance when I'm not around. Friend or not, you're not. Friend or not, you've got to know that's inappropriate behavior.
So you know what? Now we already know Loretta is an insecure chick. She's insecure, but low key, so is Madison.
Mm-hmm.
She does not, because nobody that is people. If you're insecure, you really don't want your man talking, looking, speaking. I mean, you don't want him doing nothing around other women. If
Mm-hmm.
you're secure, you don't care because you already know I got this on lock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who are the two that's doing that though? Who's the
Hmm.
two that's doing it? That's Madison, and then that's
And
the new wife. That's Raynard's new wife.
true, exactly, exactly.
Who's the common
They're
denominator in both of them?
Loretta.
Right.
Yeah,
So now she's being confronted from Madison's fiance. Let me just uh emphasis the fiance, okay, coming to Loretta's house unannounced, wee hours of the morning, and now you're coming to check her for inappropriate behavior. How, boo?
right.
She
In
was
my
already
house,
home. She
you
ain't
checking
showing up
me
to
in my
nobody
shit.
else.
You checking me in my shit. We got a problem.
Shit,
We got
bitch,
a whole problem.
we had a problem when you came up the driveway. So
Okay. Now we
you
had a
made,
problem
you
when my
made it
friend,
into the house. You just
but
lucky
my
you made it into
friend,
the goddamn house.
my friend didn't want to come and get me. Now this is my thing. I'm not that needy friend either. I'm just not that person. But if I'm telling you this nigga is retarded and he done took me all the way to a whole nother city, a whole nother town, 3 towns over, and I'm telling you I'm stuck. You can't come get me. Why?
You
I
know
need
that
to know why.
there ain't no way in hell she don't know that nigga already retarded. And
She
excuse
hired
me
him.
for using
He
the
worked for her.
phrase retarded. Because I'm gonna start. All right, I'm not gonna say retarded. I'm gonna call him retarded. That
Retarded. Okay.
that nigga is retarded, and she knew that he's retarded because he's her employee. She puts him to work
Exactly.
doing the shit at the company because she know he's slow.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Let's continue.
So if your good girlfriend calls you and say that this retarded slow nigga kidnapped me, and the first thing that come out your mouth is that's on you,
Not my problem. That's not my
bitch,
problem.
that's on site for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Next
Granville,
time
you
I
retarded
see
because you
you,
are.
next time I see you, I'm dropping you by the curb, by the trash cans, and leaving your ass there till they come pick up that trash.
Done deal. Like we're done. We're done. We don't have we sometimes, if you're not a needy person and you reach out to your friend, apparently if she's reaching out to you, she really needs you at this point. You can't help a girl out. But she said, tell her to call my mama. My mama will pick her up. Now I get the concept. It's an hour away. My mama is already there. But damn, can you call your mama and tell her to come and get me? I mean, can you show some concern?
Yeah,
Just
so
a
have a
smidget.
little bit of worry
Compassion.
in your voice.
A
Like,
little bit of compassion.
yeah, oh my God, are you okay? Did he do anything? I'm sorry. I'm gonna send whoever. Shit, I'll send the goddamn police. What the fuck?
But that's my thing. Why the hell she didn't call the police to begin with? You calling everybody but the law.
Right.
You can call everybody.
It's messed up when you embarrassed enough to call the fucking police because you with this nigga. If you okay, if there's so much embarrassment from being with this nigga that you won't call the police to be afraid of being seen with him, that's some shit right there. Granville, you ain't shit. I see your ass in the chat. You ain't
Granville
shit.
all up in the damn chat talking shit.
You ain't shit. If motherfuckers don't want to see you, I mean, don't want themselves to be around you to even call police on you, nigga, go kill yourself.
Exactly.
All right, where was I?
All right,
Oh,
let's continue.
um, what was she gonna do? Keep her man from talking to every woman? If I were truly her friend, she should trust me with befriending her man. My cell phone rang. I went to my nightstand, checked the call ID. If Madison weren't such a bitch, I would have ignored the call. I picked it up and answered, "Hi, hi, Chicago.
Hey, Chicago.
What to
Hey,
do, shut
Chicago.
down? Hey,
What's
shut
up?
down.
What's up, Chad? What's going on?" little petty light. Okay. I was worried about you, he said in a concerned voice. Looking at my friend, I said, I'm fine. I'm getting ready to work. I hope you don't mind me calling so early, but I wanted to make sure you were okay. I'm good. Thanks for checking
Mm-mm.
on me. I gotta go. Have a nice day and get that W. I'll be rooting for you. Bye.
Not
And,
bye.
Girl.
a quick prayer with him would have made my day more so than pissing off Madison, but it was it wasn't worth continuing the conversation in front of her face. I knew Madison well. Another minute on the phone, and she would have said something loud enough for him to hear. Her face was redder than her skirt. Passing, passing by Madison, I guess she calls herself. Wait, hold on. Okay, no, sorry, y'all. I clicked out of my book. I gotta go back. Okay, I guess she calls herself doing to me what I done to her at Tish's reception. She firmly grabbed my biceps. Loretta, you don't want to play with me, girlfriend. Don't you have a man to conquer? I told her, the one who almost killed me. Soon as I said that, I wished I hadn't. Christians were supposed to be led by example, and I never derived pleasure from another person's pain. As a favor to you, I'm going to show you how real beauty handles a beast. I'll have him eaten out of my hand, and don't worry, he'll never kidnap me.
Mm.
I, I don't recommend you get involved with Granville. He's not stable. Although I don't believe you deserve Roosevelt, stick with him. He's a great man. Madison laughed. I guess you would know that, wouldn't you? Since you got my man calling you. She she said, tossing my arm to the side. Don't play with me, Loretta. I'm warning
Mm-hmm.
you. Discontinue all communication with Roosevelt as of this second.
Mm.
For the first time, I saw insecurity in Madison's eyes. She
Oh yeah,
wasn't
she real
worried
insecure.
She wasn't worried about my being attracted to her man. It was worse than that. She thought her man liked me. All during our friendship, she felt she was so irresistible that every man wanted her, including Tish's ex
Mm.
and Daryl. A smirk crossed my face. Ooh, see, now she, she's starting to feel that shit now. She's like, oh bitch, oh what?
Exactly.
Oh what? You you triggered, you bothered?
You
Hmm.
Right.
triggered. You triggered.
So now she's getting this little itch. Like now she got this little itch. Like, oh shit, I got that now.
Yeah, I got that kind of power. But see,
Bitch, you always had
Loretta a
it.
bad bitch. Beretta don't know she a bad bitch. She
You
don't know
always
that.
had it.
But she
Okay,
too
what?
dumb to realize it.
Mm-hmm. Um. Okay. I felt in control of something Madison couldn't do anything about. If she could have stopped her precious Roosevelt from calling me, my phone wouldn't have rung. Maybe I really could stop him from marrying her. I've got to go to work, I said, escorting Madison out of my house. And I've got work to do. I'll let you know how it goes with Granville. What was Madison trying to prove? She had the potential to take another one of Houston's most eligible bachelors off the market. She'd be foolish to spread her legs for another man. I followed her to the front door of her house. If I were Chicago's fiance, I'd be faithful to him forever.
See, there she go with that bullshit. There she go.
Right. Right.
There she go.
Wait, Madison. Wait, Madison. As much as I'm hurt about you not caring enough to come get me, I can't let you go through without bet. Granville really has some sort of mental problem. The bet is off.
You crazy, Granville. You crazy.
She waved her pointing finger in front of my face. So you could befriend my man, and I can't prove that I'm a better woman than you. She opened her front door and told me, too late, the bet is on. Then she closed it in a cute kind of way, sticking her ass out.
Uh-uh.
What made her
Uh,
so competitive? At this point, all I could do was pray for her. But I wasn't going to stop being her friend, nor was I going to ruin her engagement. She'd been she she'd been competitive over men since all of us started having boyfriends in junior high school. I walked by, yeah. Now I'm starting to get like you, Q. Like shit, just look different now.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it. Here, I'll take over from here. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
you.
getting all cross-eyed and shit. Like what the fuck
Yeah, I'm a
going on?
tag team. We gonna tag team this. I got it. I got
Uh,
you.
hell
Because this
happening over
thing
there.
over here, this other thing over here ain't gonna do shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I walked back next door to my house, got in my BMW, and headed to work. Turning right onto Post Oak Lane, I glanced into my rear view and I saw a Ford emblem with on the grill. My heart started beating fast. The black four doors, the black four door Super Duty was inches away, and Granville was in it. I said aloud, "Okay, he does work at the mixed-use construction site at San Felipe, which was at the next light. I kept my eye on him. I got in and turned. I got in the turning lane. Hold on. Got in the turning lane. Granville, you crazy ass nigga. Okay. All right. Let me see. He merged behind me. I turned and kept driving. He should have made a right at Post Oak Road. Instead, he followed me onto 610 South. Rather than going to work, I merged into I-10 East, called in sick, and continued to the district attorney's family criminal law division to file a protective order. I parked at a meter, figured he wouldn't be stupid enough to pursue me. Loretta, I apologize. Don't do this, dear, Granville said, walking 2 steps behind me. See, Granville, you crazy, my nigga, you crazy.
When the
I,
hell did she get her car?
you know, I'm not gonna go back. I just said she walked into and got her BMW and
I
her
know
Beamer.
that, but when did she get her car?
Oh, that was never said. I guess it was implied that it came back. Shit, I don't know, child.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it was like, remember that car on Night Rider called Kit? The motherfucker could drive itself. Maybe the bitch drove herself back to her house. I don't
Oh, okay.
know. I ran down Carolina in front of Harris County Civil Courthouse. I prayed. Oh, hold on. Okay. Shit. Stop it. Okay. I had to stop my phone. I prayed, Jesus, please make this man stop stalking me. Not waiting for the walk sign, I didn't see cars coming. The first car missed me. I jumped onto the curb and started sprinting towards the double doors. Ow! I turned to see Granville's body on top of a car. This nigga's psycho. He fell in the street, got up, and stood on the sidewalk yelling, Loretta. Entering the building, I approached the policeman standing in the lobby. Please, officer, help me. There's a man outside and he chased me here. I'm afraid for my life. Calm down, the officer said. You're in a safe place. But if you go outside, you can arrest him. Please, I'm begging you. Tears of fear streamed down my cheeks. I clung to the officer's shirt. My arms and legs trembled uncontrollably. I take it you came to get a protective order against him. Second floor, he said, pointing to the elevators. And don't be like the other women who come here, waste everybody's time, and end up taking him back. Okay, it happens.
Really,
My,
nigga?
hey, but he ain't lying. I guess he's like, I'm tired of these bitches coming up in here and not going through with your protective order. He done beat your ass. Now you come in here for a protective order, then you turn around. I'm sorry, I love him. Um, come on, you got to see where he's coming from, family. You got to see where he's coming from.
I see it.
Hey, Harmony Hall. Yes, Granville, you psycho. Yes, psycho. Okay. My stomach churned with disappointment. I wanted to throw up on his uniform. Was he serious? I placed my purse on the conveyor, cleared security, and went to the second floor. I need to file a protective order, I said to the clerk who was sitting behind the security glass. She pointed to the right. Take all the pamphlets on domestic violence, read them carefully, and come back to me if you're still interested or have questions. I sat in a chair away from other women in the waiting area. I never thought I'd find myself here. I imagined they felt the same way. I barely knew Granville. Stepping in the hallway, I phoned Tish. You okay? She asked without saying hello. No, Granville followed me this morning. I'm at the DA's office downtown getting ready to file an order against him. I'm so scared of this man. I don't know what else to do. I'm on my way. Don't come, I said. You have to monitor your kids at home. Texas Virtual Academy K through 12 had become popular for many parents in Houston. The option was awesome. Tish kids had laptops. She set up a room in her house where they sat at their computer desk while a certified teacher who might not be in the same state taught the curriculum online. Her children loved interacting with classmates by sending side messages which teachers wouldn't see. I guess. Hold on, who is it? Prince Charming. Don't come in here with that. Come on, some Prince Charming. Some any single ladies in here? No, ain't none in here. We all belong to Granville. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And Prince Charming not with that profile pic either. Fuck is that? What is that?
Right.
I don't
Okay.
even want
Where
to
did I?
look at that.
No, I'm not gonna look at that shit. I'm not gonna
Don't
look.
focus. Do not focus.
Yeah, that shit just scared the shit
I
out of
thought
me, child.
schooling from home limited. I thought schooling from home limited social skills. Renard agreed, so we enrolled Renelle in a private school where she could interact face to face with adults and children. Hopefully, Granville would back off once the order was in place. I just wanted you to know where I was. I'll call you when I'm done. Thanks for being a true friend. Bye. This chick, I'm okay.
Now I ain't say you ugly, but next time you take that picture, back the fuck up a little bit. That's all I'm saying. All right, continue.
Looking like he about to bust out with a blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Uh-uh. Oh, uh-uh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly right. Okay.
Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly.
Ending the call, I felt Madison should know. Why she feel Madison should know, only God knows. But anyway, give her another chance to do the right thing and know how unstable Granville was. Come on. Oh shit, hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to call Chicago, but that wouldn't be fair to him. I knew he had business to handle. I didn't want to be responsible if anything went wrong for him or the team. I went back into the room and took a seat at the corner in the corner. I'm sorry. If I told my dad, he'd kill Granville. If I told my mom, she'll kill him too. One thing about most folks in Texas, they didn't go looking for trouble. But if problems came their way, they had a right to bear arms and wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger. I never wanted a gun in my house. I didn't believe I had a reason until now. The what if my child hurts herself or one of her friends bothered me. I couldn't forgive myself if a child's play turned into murder. But I blame myself if Granville broke into my house and I hadn't done all I could to protect my family. Walking to the window, I prepared to take the necessary action to get in order, and I decided to get a gun. Okay, Buddha Fly, you take over Chicago,
Okay,
please.
first let me address the dude in the chat again. Prince Charming, I noticed that you said American ladies are mean. We not mean. You came in here like it was ChristianMingle.com. We're
Right.
reading a
Period.
whole book right now, and you came in here looking for single ladies. This is the kind of, let me explain to you, American women. If we ain't in the mood, we ain't trying to get in the mood just because you entered the room, Prince Charming ass nigga. Okay?
Child, Prince
Hmm.
Charming live
We
in
in a whole conversation with some other shit right now. This ain't no dating website. Don't come up in here looking for no ass and don't like what you get in return with these words that I said out of my mouth. Okay?
Exactly.
Girl, Prince
And look
Charming
at
live in Virginia.
look
He
look
don't live nowhere in
acting
Virginia.
thirsty and looking for a green card. Get the hell on.
Girl, Prince Charming live in Virginia. Don't let that shit fool you. Okay.
West
Well,
Virginia at that.
his mind is somewhere in Africa, some goddamn where. So wherever your mind is, it's not where we at right now. So we're not trying
Mhm.
to get out of what we doing to now, look at your profile to find out, how many kids you got, if you a baby daddy. Like we ain't trying to do all that shit right now. Go to that side of YouTube where they actually looking for niggas like you, all them Nigerian people over there, they looking for people to, buy them cars and shit like that. That ain't where we at right now. We not where
Period.
we at right now. We reading a whole book over here. You want to sit there and listen to us read a book, no matter how slow we reading it, we sound like we going through something right now, but that's cool. But still, if you want to hear what's happening over here, don't jump in the chat and start asking where the single ladies at, like you just stepped into a bar. Like, nigga, no, that ain't gonna go down over here. All right?
Period.
Bye.
Exactly.
Now, where the hell was we? I was distracted by
We are on Chicago, child. We ain't worried about Prince Charming.
a whole fairy tale ass nigga over there.
Okay, calm down, Blue. Let me read a little bit about Chicago. Come through
Oh, she likes
Chi-Town.
Chicago. She always want to read Chicago. She likes Chicago. She
The
looking for
country
her.
Chi-Town. Let's
Huh?
see. During my flight, I found myself thinking more about Loretta than Madison. Damn, Chicago.
See, there she go.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. How could Loretta have not known the minute she'd met the dude that something wasn't right? That would have never happened to Madison. I understood that people being friends or family didn't mean they could teach one another how to choose the perfect mate. Considering I was one of the most eligible bachelors in Houston, I knew Madison had lucked up. Couldn't say the same for her girlfriends. Shut your conceited ass up. Now, Chicago, me and you was getting along. There had to be
Chicago, no,
signs.
he fine, honey. Chicago, no, he fine.
Girl, okay. I want to be chocolate. Ooh. Okay. Now,
But he's not chocolate. He's light skinned. Remember, he said he's light.
oh fuck that nigga. Um
He white chocolate.
that,
He white chocolate. He
White
can't. He
chocolate. There
can't
you go.
chocolate.
He's
He can't
chocolate. He just
chocolate.
bleached chocolate.
Yeah.
okay.
He
There
always
had to
chocolate.
be signs. Girl, there had to be signs. Did Loretta ignore or overlook them, or did she feel she could change Granville? I had to call her as soon as I landed in Cincinnati. Now, Chicago, what you doing, dude? What you doing? Make sure she was okay. When she told me she was good, I relaxed and phoned my fiance. Instantly, I got her voicemail, dialed her again, and got the same. That's unusual. Oh, yeah? I hope Loretta hadn't mentioned our conversation. If she had, I hope she hadn't done it in a way that might have upset Madison. Fuck Madison and her feelings. And right to my back to the back seat of a
Really?
luxury town car. A call came in from my video manager. I smiled. He was the kind of jovial guy who brightened everyone's day. Sit your happy ass down. Hey, give me some good news, I answered. He was always hyped and spoke fast in a motivating Dick Vitale kind of way. I appreciated this guy so much I wanted to give him. Hold on, I'm slow, y'all. I wanted to give him a raise. When I made the recommendation, the owner suggested cutting my staff's salary by 10%. Oh, I wasn't having it. Okay. I would have thought the same if it were 1%. Most of them deserve more. No way was I going to pay them less. My job was bigger than balancing the team's budget. There were two players who deserved a pay cut, but not my right hand employees or the crews that reported to them. I
I hear a
prepared a
fur baby. I'm sorry. I just said I hear a fur baby. Go ahead. Keep going.
um, I prepared a special report showing the extra hours these guys put in. Come on now, we're gonna skip it.
Yeah, those are mine. I'm sorry. They. I ain't paying them no mind because I'm reading this book. So they, Mr. Blue got him.
They didn't pad their expenses report, abuse their credit card privileges, or complain about being on the road away from their families. I never had to ask them twice to do anything. Fortunately, the owners ended up agreeing with me, and my staff never knew the decision happened. I'm on top of it, baby. Yes, I'm on top of it, baby. Everything is in order. Everything. My video team is here, and the computer equipment is on location, wired, functional, and set up to view whatever footage we need in Cincinnati's game and players. That's what I want to hear. You're proof that great leadership starts at the top. We have to do we have to do our part to hold on to first place in our division. Can't take it for granted we'll make the playoffs. That's how teams underestimating their opponents. Thanks, man. I'll see you after practice today. Later, balls. Mm,
Uh,
I don't know about that. But anyway, nobody did. Let's
hold on, let me
see.
see something, Bama, because I think you may be able to just kind of fast forward through some of that because they could just talking about football,
Mm,
child. I don't want to hear all that shit.
there you go.
But see, you like shit like this. This football talk, child. You like that shit.
Yeah, we like what's wrong with football?
Okay, well, go ahead,
Right.
child. Go ahead. Do you boo? I'm out. I'm
Shit, the
listening.
football part is the best part of the goddamn book. All the rest of this bullshit.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Get to reading, Bama.
Okay. The driver parked in front of the hotel. I was a generous tipper, but I didn't believe in giving handouts or bonuses to those who didn't earn them. Depending on how my driver handled things between now and my departure, he could only go down from the 25% I'd allocated for him. No, Mr. Generous. I answered another incoming call. Hold on a second, I said, and then instructed the driver. Have my bag sent up to my room. I let myself out of the car. The driver hurried to my side. Mr. Dubois, please let me do my job, he said, holding the door open. Entitled ass nigga. I've been a chauffeur for the last 6 years. Having someone open doors for me was nice, but not necessary. I believed in making my own way and treating others how I wanted them to respond to me. It's all good, I said. Walking up to the counter, I slid my license and credit card to the front desk attendant. Then I spoke into my Bluetooth. What's up, baby? Mm. Inventory check is complete. My equipment manager confirmed. Special workouts, special workout machines, weights, vests, everything I asked. Confirmed, he answered. Uniforms, helmet, socks, shoes, gloves, all checked, baby. That's what's up. Later, man, I entered the car and headed to my suite. Everything down to the shoelaces was crucial. Whatever specialized items my players requested, like mouth guards and jock straps. Oh, and protective cups.
Ooh.
Okay. 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 Let your imagination run wild. Let it run wild at this point.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Okay. I
I don't know. Every
demanded
time
we
I,
had extra supply
every time
on
I hear
hand.
Thundercats, I just think of cheeks. But go ahead.
Girl, once my food manager called, inventory would be complete. Making certain everything was on location was my responsibility. All that took place on game day was Blue Water's job, and he let it be known to the owners that he wanted my position of general manager. Mm. Blue's background was suited for administration, but he was a damn good assistant coach. I held the same position with a different team before I had been hired as general manager. I loved my job. I bet you do. Didn't want to move up, over, or definitely not down in my career. I didn't feel threatened by Blue, but I never allowed myself to get too comfortable with anyone. Hiring him to work on my front line wasn't a consideration. I kept him on the field. If he got one foot in the executive office, he probably challenged my authority every day. That's how they do. There were a few college games I had to watch while in Cincinnati. My 8 scouts were amongst the best in the country, but I never took anything for granted. I was the one approving the salaries and maintaining the budget for the coaches and the football players too. Any bad decisions ultimately became mine. Sitting at the desk in my suite, week, I scanned my iPad to review a few college players' profiles. I was making sure their grades, health, and stats would benefit us to watch them closely before the draft. I also kept an eye on free agents with other teams, players who would make us stronger, or backups who could replace starting players in the event any of our guys were injured and couldn't return for the season. My cell interrupted my research. I answered, "Hi, Mom. I saw you come in the lobby. You know you're supposed to let us know you made it in safely. Your dad is in our room sleeping, and you know how bad he snores. I'm on my way to your room. Where are you?" Damn, is her name Tasha? There was no need in debating with my mom. She wasn't asking if she could come to my room. I had to stay on top of things for the team, but I was never too busy for her. And my suite 3,000 on the 13th floor. I'm in suite 3,000 on the 13th floor. I've got a half hour, Mom, before I have to leave. Now, why in the hell
Mama
is
ain't
the
trying to
mom?
hear none of that shit.
Why is the mama at the hotel?
Okay, because Mama follows him. He's the coach for the professional football team. So
Yeah.
Mom and Dad they have skyboxes. So
Mhm.
they
Okay.
go where the team goes. They're all invested. They're
Mm,
invested. So of course they're going to go where his team is going.
Yeah, they got them.
girl.
Yeah, their son, their baby boy. He's the GM of the football team, the professional football team in Texas. So they go where he goes.
Okay.
And they like
Okay.
seeing him do what he does in his capacity. They like watching him like run shit.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. There was a special feeling a man got when both of his parents loved him unconditionally. That could not be replaced by his woman or his wife. Okay. Madison added a balance to the mix. She had my heart. But if she started trying to control me, I called off the wedding. There
No,
you
you
go.
ain't.
A real man was a leader, not a director, and definitely not a follower. Until I said I do, I reserve the right to change my mind. Oh, okay. Based on Madison's actions last night, she could be a distraction if I asked her to attend any games, any if I attend if I asked her to attend away games with me. I wasn't tripping off our conversation about Loretta, but my fiance did have valid reasons to be concerned. Oh, does she? Why?
All right, exactly. Why
Why
should she be
Chicago?
concerned? Why should she be Chicago?
Right.
Mm.
Now, Madison licking my asshole. That shit was amazing. There you go. There you go. Here we go. Here come the first shit. Okay, here we go. I couldn't wait to get some more of that. Look at them. Look at them. The
Now you see why
sensation
she
was
get the rings.
incredible.
That's how
Child.
she get the rings.
Ooh,
Mm.
listen at this part. Her
Uh-huh.
magnificent mouth massage was why I had to leave her in Houston the rest of the season. Say it ain't so.
All
Ooh,
Mm.
right now. All
and
right,
that
y'all
like
better take
no good
note.
mouth massage.
Y'all
And
better
that
take
go
note.
both ways. Girl, they go both ways. Oh, nice mouth massage.
Ain't
Granville
that,
wasn't doing that.
I
ain't
don't hear
nothing like
Granville
y'all.
some
wasn't
hot.
getting that.
I don't hear y'all agreeing with me.
Hey,
I'm
ain't nothing
agreeing
like
with you.
some good hot mouth.
Let's see. Oh, if my ass was in the air with her lips pressed between my cheeks, oh,
Listen
those
to hold on,
calls
Jess.
I
I'm talking
just
about his
answered
football.
would have gone straight to voicemail. I was grateful that my family supported me on road trips and that and at home by attending the games when they could. Cass was there too. Thinking of my brother reminded me I had to call him. Hey Chicago, I was just getting ready to call you. You got time for dinner tonight with us? I'll pick the restaurant. Not tonight, man. Tomorrow after the players finish video review. But hey, listen. Have you given serious consideration to meeting Loretta when we get back to Houston? You can pick the restaurant too. Madison and I will meet you guys there. Chaz laughed. No way. She's too close to you, girl. Okay? Exactly, Rebel.
Mm.
The thirst is real. You know, I've never set you up with a woman you didn't like. Besides, you seemed open when I mentioned it before. He was quiet for a moment. You heard what you wanted to hear. I wasn't serious. I only said that to find out what Madison's hidden agenda is for marrying you.
Mm.
Then do that. I just need for you to take Loretta out.
And she a
Mm.
whole charity
Look,
case, baby. She
okay,
a whole
she
charity
sounds
case.
desperate.
Damn.
Hey, mom's at the door. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Opening the door, I was not prepared, but at the same time, not surprised to see two topless females smiling at me.
Mm-mm.
Damn, mama. Damn, mama, it was like that.
No. He said they
No,
topless female.
that ain't mama.
Them groupies.
Okay. They stood nipples to nipples with huge firm breasts exposed. Come on, coach. Come on now.
Oh, nasty heifers. Oh, nasty
Nasty.
ass heifers.
Nasty. Hey, Chicago. They sang in unison. Can we come in? Some things a man couldn't control. My dick started crawling down my thigh. Ooh, ooh, that's cute.
Hey.
That's real cute. If you listen to him, listen to him. Look. If you two bitches don't get the hell away from my son's room, come
All
through,
right.
mama.
All
Mama, you
right.
better come through.
All right.
I'll beat your asses like you stole something. Handcuff you and call the police myself.
Damn.
My brother, my brother and I gotten enough whippings to know my mom meant what she said. She started swinging her purse in their direction. Okay, come through, mama.
You
Mom
know?
would have hit one of the girls upside the head if she hadn't ducked. I let those females running in their high heels like they were track stars instead of groupies. Baby, they were sprinting down the hallway.
Oh, they were getting hell on.
Baby, get the hell on, titties and all, just flapping, titties everywhere. Baby, those heels was touching their ass. They were running so fast. Thanks, Mom. I said, closing the door. I can't stand these trifling women. They'll do anything to get a man's money. Chicago, if pussy is that easy, child, it's easy, mama. It's easy.
It's real easy.
Right, baby, you can get cat, you can get dick. When you can't get nothing to eat, you can get that.
Right.
Right.
You
It's
could be
cheesy.
starving. You could be
Girl,
starving.
you could be starving, but you can get some cooch. You could be starving, but you can get some peen.
Some snooch.
You can get some snoot. Baby, your stomach can be touching your back, but you can get some snooch. Right. It's cheesy, and cheese ain't nothing but bait for a rodent. Right. I know, Mom. I gave my mother a hug. Thanks for always being there for me. Have a seat on the sofa. I don't have much time. Would you like something to drink? I'm good. We have the wine you had delivered to our room. There were a few things my mom did faithfully. She went to church on Sundays, prayed every morning and night, and drank a few glasses of Merlot
All
every
right
day.
now.
Come through, mother.
Keep her young. Keeps her young.
Oh, look at Sarkonos talking about you can get a snooch peen combo.
That's right, Sarkonos.
Let's see. When she had one too many, she called Chaz or me and rant on about trivial things. She didn't worry too much about those conversations. Oh, we didn't worry too much about those conversations. But when mom wanted to talk and she was sober, like she was now, that's when we were concerned. I sat next to my mom. What is it, Mom? You know what it is, son. That Madison girl. Uh-oh. Mama don't like Maddie.
Mom don't like Maddie.
I got a bad feeling about her. Have you set a date yet? Mom, you know I would have told you and Dad if we done that. No, we haven't. Good. Put it off for 2 years. If she lasts that long, I'll give you my blessings. Two what? I laughed, okay? I'm serious. You're only 32. You can wait 2 years to start a family. Yes, ma'am, I said, to make my mom stop worrying. Good. Now, I was going to tell you and Chaz this next week, but I might as well tell you now. I stared into my mother's eyes. She didn't blink. That meant what she was about to say was crucial. Your
Mm.
grandfather has decided against my will to give you and Chaz your $10 million inheritance before he dies.
Mm.
Come through, grandfather. Come through,
Grandpa.
grandfather.
Grandpa.
Okay, come through, Papa. Come through. That's great news, Mom. When? When y'all get back to Houston. Was I hearing my mom right? It wasn't like Chaz and I weren't self-made millionaires. My brother had created lots of cell phone applications that went more viral than Angry Birds and he made himself a millionaire. Chaz wasn't much of an athlete like I was growing up. He was extremely cerebral, a sort of brainiac. Oh, okay.
Right.
Don't sound like a Chaz, sound like a whole playboy.
Right.
I sounded so many ideas of him, including the sports integrity policies I presented to the National Football Committee. Chaz could probably replace me as a general manager.
Mm.
Why? Why what, Mom asked. Why is your grandfather doing this? Or why don't I want him to do it? Both. I still think he should wait until you guys are 40 or at least put it off for 4 more years. But he insists on doing it while he's alive. He's so stubborn. He'll probably outlive all of us, okay? I don't agree, but it's his money from his investments in the oil industry, and knowing him, there's a lot more where the 20 mil is coming from.
All right now.
Okay? I leaned over, hugged my mom, and then tightened my embrace. I'll I'll keep making wise decisions. I promise you, Mom. Hold on, she said. It's not you I'm worried about. It's that girl. Do me a
Right.
favor and never tell her how much money you have. And make sure she signs a prenup. If she truly loves you for you, she'll sign it.
Oh, I signed that motherfucker. I signed it quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Because trust and believe, I will be creating a nice nest egg while we marry.
What I tell you, Shawnee O'Neal
Oh,
is my
Shawnee,
hero.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing for my phone to ring. Mom, I've got to take this call. Dinner tomorrow with you, Dad, and Chaz. Chaz said he'd make the reservation. I answered the call before it went to voicemail. Hey, what's up? Mom stood. I followed her to the door. I'll choose the restaurant, she says. Chaz is too over the top for my appetite. With all those small plates of strange foods, I want a steak.
Okay,
Okay, Mom?
mama.
My brother did have my mom consider exquisite taste. I better make the reservation for our double date with Loretta. I closed the door, then said, Madison, I have fantastic news, baby.
This nigga whip.
Look at
He's
this
so
nigga.
damn whip.
Look at
He's whip.
this nigga.
He whip for
It,
no
there is
reason whip.
nowhere in hell I would tell her ass nothing about no damn money.
Exactly. Oh, whipped ass nigga.
Uh-oh, y'all, we back on Granville.
Granville, you up, my nigga. Granville, you are up. Okay. I'll take Granville real quick. Cause Butterfly seemed to have us on mute for whatever reason.
We're not on mute.
Oh, she was
Nah,
on
I'm
mute.
back and forth because the fur baby's in the back and want to wreak havoc now all of a sudden because I'm live. So
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Fur babies, they gotta have their attention too. Okay. Here I go. So, sitting in the chair at a tattoo parlor on Gulfway in Port Arthur, I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know what to expect. I held my breath with anticipation. Breathe, dude. You're too fucking big for me to pick your ass up off the floor if you pass out. Fuck, I exhaled. First minute made me almost regret my decision. Once I exhaled, I started enjoying the pain of the needle dragging across my flesh and digging into my skin. After he got past the L, it hurt so good, I wanted to piss in my pants.
Mm,
Why? Why?
that
This
sounds like a
motherfucker
big country nigga, girl. What a really?
Why did I wait until I was 45 to do this? I should have done this in my 20s, but then I would have a scroll down my cheeks with Regina, Kim, Stacy, Denise, Pam, and a list of other women who had loved and left me. See this
See what I'm
nigga.
Mhm.
saying?
Like,
See?
Mhm.
oh Jesus. I had to suppress my Woody. I didn't want the artist to think his light skin, wavy hair, bulging muscles, wife beater, and saggy jeans were the reason my manhood kept growing.
Mhm.
I
That
don't
motherfucker
know. I
crazy
don't
as
know,
hell.
Granville. I don't know. You sound a suspect.
You sound a suspect. The more the needle dragged, the more the needle hold on. The more that needle dragged, the more it burned and bled, and the bigger my shit got. This was going to be all bad had if I had unzipped my pants and let the beast out. It's okay, boss. This kind of things happens all the time, even when I'm tattooing a dick. He said, a dick.
Mhm.
Damn, I should have had Loretta printed on my wood instead of my across my heart. But he was finishing up the A, and Lord, he keeps saying, and my dick was my best friend. If anything happens,
Mhm.
I'm about sick of
See,
him already.
see why I like skipping his goddamn chapters? Do you see this shit?
if anything happened to my dick, I would feel worthless. Would you, you mind if I take a picture? He asked, holding a digital camera. No problem, bro. Take one for me too. I said, handing him my new iPhone. This nigga stupid as hell. Okay, I'll take a few for you. Your total is $200 cash. He said. I threw in an extra 20 when I saw how good her name looked. I nodded and then whispered in my sexy voice, Loretta. Loretta.
Girl.
Damn, Q, that was your sexy voice.
Okay. Loretta.
It's like this was I'm trying not to laugh, and I damn
That's
sure don't want a woman named
no,
Kelly.
that's her sexy Granville voice, my bad.
Yeah, and I don't want a woman name coming out my mouth saying I'm sexy. Okay.
Mm, okay.
He applied ointment and then covered her name with a bandage. Thanks, man. Leave this on for 3 hours. Trust me, he said, scanning through his camera. You don't want this to happen. Damn, what the hell is that? An infection from someone taking the bandage off too soon. Normally, you could take it off after 2 hours, but with all the infirmaries constantly pumping pollution into the air, I added an extra hours. You see how these niggas crazy? Now he just said, okay, he said pumping all the pollution into the air, so he said making you niggas crazy. That's what he doing. That's what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
It looked good. This is your first, but you'll be back. He said, this shit is addictive.
It
Now,
is. That ink is addictive.
yeah, so I have heard. So I have heard. Nah, you won't be seeing me again, I told him as I buttoned up my shirt. Not unless I change my mind about tattooing
See there, see?
tattooing Loretta's name across my dick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you ever want to have it removed, I'm the best. I can do that for you at a reduced price since you had it done here. Or I can turn her name into a fire breathing dragon. Keep that shit in mind, he said, shoving the money into his front pocket. She's the one, I said, dipping my left shoulder as I strode out of the shop. Loretta was going to love me for this. Pounding on the smooth side of my chest, I gave myself props. I did that shit. I got into my truck and headed to mom's, hoping my baby hadn't followed through with, with getting that PO. That nigga stupid. Granville, you a ignorant mug, boy, I swear. Even if she had, filing for a protective order wouldn't deter me. Wasn't like she had wait a minute. Wasn't like she had it yet. I should text her a picture. Should I text her a picture of the tat? Nah, I'll wait to surprise her. That way I could see the smile on her face before she smothered me with smothered smother her name with raspberry kisses. I give Loretta another day or so before contacting her. Fortunately for me, she wasn't broke, so the system wasn't going to foot the bill for her. By the time she found out all she had to do, she might get discouraged and give up. Then maybe I would convince her to wear my ring. This man need help, y'all.
Yes,
He
he
need
does.
Grandview. Grandview, if you're in the chat, you stupid. Harris
51,
County,
50 ass nigga.
big country nigga, okay? In Harris County, orders were harder to get than a license to carry a gun. Southern systems were designed to keep attorneys feeding their families. I'm glad I didn't live in California. While on vacation, I felt fast and hard for one of those chicks in Oakland. The next thing I knew, some process server named Clarence Randall was knocking on my hotel room door, handing me papers to appear in court. Rather than show up and let her show out, I packed my suitcase, got my black ass on the next flight back to George Bush Intercontinental Airport. In Texas, he was harassing folks out in California.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Everywhere he go.
Everywhere you go. In Texas, Loretta would have to hire a lawyer to prepare and present her case. Then I'd be served. Then, if I just so happened to be unable to make the assigned date, I can delay the case and request a new date. Eventually, I have to show up in court, and by then, I know for sure Loretta would be done with me for good. Honk honk. I blew at the boy standing in the corner near the Kansas City Southern Railway monument. Still couldn't figure out why they decided to put a rail car in the heart of the hood. In addition to naming one of our fine cities after a railroad genius, Arthur E. Stillwell, I'm sorry. I'm sure the city would have found a better way to honor him than mounting a real train in the open field where Bo and I used to play football when we were kids. Rolling down the window of my Super Duty, I yelled, "What's up?" and kept going. He just talking to random motherfuckers, okay? He just yelling out like he got Tourette's, just yelling at niggas.
Yeah.
Damn, my voice was a little too loud and hurt my throat. This fool, he hurt himself yelling out the car. Can't lie though, it felt good sitting high in my truck looking down on those guys. I doubt if any of those dudes had stepped foot outside of Port Arthur. My boots to my roots, I was a country boy. I had a shotgun in the bed of my truck to prove it. But I was better than those guys. Had more money, a better life, and a fiance. I was happy I moved to the big city. Now, where did the fiance part come in?
Yeah.
Where did,
Where is she?
well, in his mind, you know that
Girl.
song? In my mind, I'll always be his lady. You know that damn psycho song? That's the same thing he's saying. In his mind, she'll
Mm,
always be his lady.
girl, okay.
Child, hold on. Nah, that was a real person, Q. I knew that dude from way back. Shut up, Granville. Right, Sarkonos. Right, child. This nigga psycho. Psycho. Okay, where am I? Okay. I like New Orleans, but I wouldn't live there. The drive was too far away from mom. Since I was older than my brother, I was the number one son. Parking in my mother's yard, I saw Bo's car already there. At least this time we didn't have a reason to fight. I lifted the cover on the back of my truck, got the ice cooler full of seafood that I packed earlier before leaving Houston. Mom was sitting in the living room with my brother watching The Color Purple. She must have seen this movie a gazillion times. Hey,
It ain't
baby, I'm
hard to
glad you
tell.
made it. Huh?
It ain't hard
What
to
you say?
tell.
You said what, Butterfly?
I said it ain't hard to tell that they done watched that movie 1,000 times.
Oh, yeah, a gazillion times, honey. A gazillion now. A gazillion. Hey,
You
baby, I'm
so
glad you made it.
almost beat me.
Big country nigga. You came by yourself this time? Not by choice. Yeah, Loretta couldn't make it, but she said to tell you hello. Liar, Bo said, jerking the chest from me. Spare us he said, the slightly mouth fucked up, and then said aloud, fantasy in your head, dude. I unbuttoned and then removed my shirt like I was starring in the lead role in a movie. I peeled away the bandage and curled my fingers into a fist. Why would I do this if she didn't love me, bro? Deep inside, I wanted him to give me a reason to go upside his head. Bo looked at my chest, then laughed in my face. Because you're a fool, that's why. I'm the one who dropped her off, remember? Not you. She never wants to see you again in heaven or earth. Ooh, or earth. Okay. And we both know she wouldn't have to worry about that part, heaven part, because he mouthed, black ass, then said, is going straight to hell. I narrowed my eyes. I moved in his direction with the intent to strike him down. Mama said, sit down, Granville. You're blocking the television. You're a delusion, man. I'm going to prepare the meal. You keep your behind in here, Bo said, heading toward the kitchen. I could still hear him laughing as I sat in what used to be my dad's recliner and kicked up my feet. How you doing, Ma? I asked, leaning forward and avoiding falling backwards in the chair. This nigga always falling out of damn chair. Okay. Boy, don't
Just
tell
big and
me
all over the place.
you're big and right. You big old awkward ass nigga. You big and awkward. Boy, don't tear up your daddy's chair too. You're so clumsy. You're 45 and still breaking up all my stuff. I went to get up. Sit. Next time, be more careful. I'm glad you're comfortable in your father's chair. Bo hasn't sat in that chair since your daddy died. Mom, did you know? I'm sorry, Mama. How did you and Daddy stay married for 40 years? I mean, I know you never did, but did you ever think about leaving him? Boy, hush. Your father would roll over his grave if he heard you ask me that. We were like Martin and Coretta. Oh, Lord, one spouse for life. Till death do we part. Your father was a real man, just like you and Bo. Real crazy.
Okay.
Child.
Okay. Don't get married until you're sure you got the right one. Y'all problem is trying to find the right woman. They don't make them like me and Coretta anymore. Damn, mama crazy as hell too. Like me
Okay.
and Coretta anymore, and that's not y'all's fault. Women these days want to be the man, pay the bills, and tell their husbands what to do. Take your time. You'll find the right. I can't afford to keep taking my time, mama. In 5 years, I'll be 50 and still might not have a wife and kids. How much longer? And then she cuts them off. Hush up all that nonsense. You can still make babies. You don't have to have them. But that Loretta girl ain't worth two pennies rubbed together. And if I were you, I would remove her name before the ink is dry on that tattoo. Mama crazy, but she ain't that damn crazy.
Mm.
Wow. She didn't say two nickels this time, but that's not true. There is no way I'm taking my baby's name off of me because she's really the only woman for me. I didn't respond to Mom. Whenever we disagreed with her, she thought we were calling her a lie. I'm glad Dad moved us out of the projects into a white house, I said. When we were growing up, our friends thought we had the worst house on the block, but to us, it was the best. I thought big and I thought big and named after the president's mansion. Mama used to say, "It's not where you live; it's how you live." Oh, excuse me. Ooh,
Bless you.
thank you. Sure, Loretta had a bigger white house and a huge paved driveway, large courtyard, and two gigantic green trees which stood taller than her second floor bedroom window. Seldom did I see her on the balcony above her living room. I had to download my new cell I mean, I had to download to my new cell phone one of those satellite applications I had on my own laptop. That way I could spy on Loretta's house whenever I want to. So far, she was faithful. Raynor was the only man I saw there. I was beginning to love technology. You see how crazy this dude is? He's
Girl.
psycho, hunty, psycho. All right. Mom's side. Yeah, he married me and moved us from his parents' projects to parents' projects to this here house. I was 13 and pregnant with you, and he was 20. Oh shit, here we talking about some statutory rape and shit.
Girl.
But now that I'm getting older, I wish he hadn't moved us so close to infirmary so soon. They are practically in our backyard. Do you know Miss Taylor, Mr. and Mrs. Wallace, Mr. Tucker, Mr. and Mrs. Butler, and the Walters are all diagnosed with the big C?
Oh,
Boya
damn.
from the right. Them damn infirmaries, girl, they all mutant, just like Blue Defy said. Boya from the kitchen, working at those refineries and living in this house, killed dad. Every year, people in our neighborhood die from some form of cancer. Seems like we're all going to die of cancer. That's not true, baby. I'm 58 and don't have it. And she only 58 and you would swear she was 80 the way she act and talk.
Okay.
Okay.
That bitch been in the house just dropping loads of freaking unwanted goddamn psychopath fucking kids. That's why she ain't got it. She ain't been out the house.
The two crazy motherfuckers. One just crazier than the other. Okay. I just don't want them putting me on medication. Hold on. Hold on. Both sitting in the doorway of mom's shotgun house. How would you know, mother? You haven't been to see the doctor since daddy died. I just don't want them putting me on medications I don't need just because of my age. I think the chemo and drugs are the real reason people are dying so fast. One day they're walking and the next day they're buried. I asked mom, was the last time you seen the doctor? When was the last time you been to the doctor for a checkup? She tightened her lips, tucked her duster between her thighs, and folded her arms over her stomach. Like an old country bitch. A
Girl.
duster. Child. That's it.
Sitting up
Child.
there tight lip looking like Miss Seeley.
Miss Hattie Mae or some shit.
That's why she watching The Color Purple.
Exactly. Oh, young old bitch. She only 58. She doing all that shit, all that damn
Miss
production. She need to
Sophia
quit.
ass in the face.
Exactly.
You show is ugly.
Okay.
That's it, Bo said. We're taking you to the doctor next week so they can show enough sign my death certificate. I'm not going. Leave well enough alone. When the good Lord is ready to call me home, he'll let me know. And y'all ain't been talking this doctor mess for a long time, so hush. Let's continue this conversation over dinner, Bo said. Bo had set the table with a platter of fried catfish, dishes full of roasted crab, boiled shrimp, crawfish, and corn on the cob. God damn, I need to be there.
Head not here.
No, you don't.
Who
Hell
is it?
no.
Well, I need to have the food. I don't need them two psycho motherfuckers or that
Oh,
crazy ass
okay.
mama.
Nah,
Cause that bitch
that
ain't
all
she
that shit
ain't
came
wrapped
from the
tight either.
food. You can't touch the
That
food
bitch
either.
ain't
That
wrapped
shit is
tight either.
treated too.
Remember he bought it from Houston. He brought that down from
So,
Houston.
it
But
had to get to the fumes to get in the house.
you right. All right. So, oh baby, this sure looks and smells good, Mama said. I pulled out her chair and waited for her to sit at the table, then sat across from her. Both sat at the end of the table, but no one was in Dad's chair. Mom wanted it that way. The recliner was okay to relax in, but Dad will forever be the only head of Mother's household. My cell phone rang. I didn't recognize the number, but I hated missing calls. I answered, hello. Hey, Granville, it's Madison. Madison, my boss, Madison? Yes, she said, I need to see you in my office first thing in the morning. 8 o'clock sharp. Don't be late. Sure thing, I'll be there. Bye. She ended the call before I could ask any questions. Sounds like somebody's getting promotion, both said. I guess Loretta wasn't kidding. I was going to, wait a minute. I was going to do about her. What was I going to do? I'm sorry, y'all. What was I going to do about her name tattooed on my chest? I never had a light skinned Creole woman like Madison Tyler interested in me. They didn't date my kind. Man, Madison was the wife I've been dreaming of since I was a little boy. Mama, you're gonna love my new girlfriend.
Girl, mm-mm.
That
Mm-mm.
motherfucker retarded as hell. That
Girl.
nigga retarded. Do you hear me? He retarded. He need all kind of fucking help. Shit, that nigga retarded.
Now, girl, why in the hell do Madison's chapters be so fucking long?
Madison got some long shit going on, but she an old extra bitch. That's why. She an old extra bitch. Who gonna take on Madison? Or let me see.
How about we just talk about it? How about we just talk about Madison and Loretta? That'll be chapters 9 and 10. How about we just talk about them instead of reading it?
Well, we could pretty much like summarize it if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But
Yeah, we just, give a summary of these 2 chapters.
she got like 9 pages of this bitch.
Yeah. And I'm like, dang, what the hell?
Well,
I know that she got a lot of shit with her, but then, I mean, at the end of the
16.
day,
She got 19 pages of this goddamn chapter. Fuck her.
exactly.
Okay, I don't know what happened right there.
So we're just gonna you're gonna give us a brief. Can you give us a brief summary on chapters 9 and 10, boo?
That's gonna be booty fly job right there.
Oh yeah,
It's just
that's
a
what we're
summary.
doing now.
Yes, because Madison's chapter is so long, it's a lot of good old information up in here.
Yeah, because this whole chapter is just her like trying to bait Granville and going through with the bet and stuff like that, trying to get him to succumb to her whim and Madison way and shit. And
But hold on, booty fly, because remember now in this chapter is where Madison and Granville meet.
that's what I'm
This-
saying.
yeah, but you remember what happened when they met. So
No, I
you,
don't. I've been catching up with y'all. I read this last year. I'm refreshing as we are going along. Like
okay, all
when
right.
you're in the chapter, I'm like skipping ahead one, just in case y'all try to put my ass on the goddamn spot like you just did. So
Okay, so in chapter 9, okay, this is where Granville goes in and meets Madison at her office.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So, um,
I'm trying to skip ahead to the good part, so we ain't got to go
girl, the good part,
do
you're gonna
all
have to
this
read that good
monotonous
part.
bullshit.
You're gonna have to read that good part, child, because okay. So what? Okay, so right
Am I gonna
here,
need some olive oil for my throat to read the good part? Because I
yeah, that
might
good
need
part is a little. That good part, yeah.
yeah, I
Okay, so
think I
on
might
here,
need some
yeah.
some
Okay, so I'm gonna start off
lubrications.
in the beginning of chapter 9 is where Granville goes to meet Madison because she has summoned him to her location. She summons him to meet her at her office.
All
Okay,
right, when we get to the office, then I'll start reading.
I'm gonna tell you where you're gonna take over, child, because this
Hey,
a part.
I'm already there. I'm already
Okay,
there.
all right. So while she's waiting for Granville to get there, her father calls. Okay, so she's speaking to her father, and he calls and says, she says, "Hey, Papa, good morning, sweetheart. I couldn't sleep last night." I'm gonna just read this little part so you guys
Mhm.
understand what's going on with Madison. "Stop worrying, Papa. You don't have to call me every morning, noon, and night. I promise you, I'm handling things. I just need more time to get it done. We're running out of time, Madison. We're down 4 months of operating
The
capital."
sound went back out, boo.
Huh?
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Hold on. What I just do? Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Time is running out, Madison. We're down 4 months of operating capital and it's lights out on Tyler construction for good. I moved from Port Arthur to Houston 30 years ago and started my company with 2 employees, me and your mother. You know how many people depend on us to provide for their families. 200, he shouted. I know. Stop acting like it's my fault we're financially strapped. So basically, their company is going under.
Oh
That's one
wow.
of the reasons why Madison is with old sexy ass Chicago. Okay. So over 13 years of working for my dad after graduating from college, I watched him take on more business than we could financially sustain. Why? Ego. Men and their goddamn egos could destroy the world. He saw dollar signs and ignored the warning signs. Spent money before he made it. Bought me a Ferrari, mom a Bentley, and got himself a Porsche before the ink was dry on this last contract. My mom had begged him not to take on West Hampton, whatever that is, expansion mixed use project, but he swore he
Westheimer.
could Westheim. Okay, yeah, thank you. But he swore he could compete with the big boys. The city had guaranteed 2 minority firms on this $1 billion redevelopment deal. We were selected as one of the general contractors. Okay, so basically, they took on a project they couldn't really handle, and now his whole firm is like in the red for the most part.
Mm,
And he
mm.
needs Madison to marry a millionaire. So he's pushing for her and old fine ass Chicago to get together. Okay. Our resources were depleting because the city's accounts payable system didn't coincide with our obligations on our past and present projects. Plus, the mayor was talking about how the new city might run out of money if the state cut off their funding. If the city had to lay off employees as a result, we have to follow suit. Papa, take mama's advice this one time and sell your jet. Now, this nigga got a whole jet, okay? We don't need a private jet. We can fly first class and we'll have enough revenue to meet payroll and expenses for the next 2 months. I'm not going to do that, Madison. What will my fraternity brothers, family, and friends think about me? I'll
Hell, do
tell
they
you
have one? That's what I want to know. Do they have one, nigga? Tell us that. Hell, what the hell
Okay,
you mean? What they gonna think? Do they have one?
right.
Who give a
They'll
damn
talk
what
about.
they think?
Hold on, listen. They'll talk behind my back. Johnny Taylor is broke. I'm not broke, sweetheart. I just don't have the money that's been promised by the city. All you have to do is get access to your fiance's inheritance, and everything will be okay. 10 million is all we need to cover everything, and I'll pay Roosevelt back with interest before he realizes you borrowed it. Do it for Papa, sweetheart.
That
When is
ain't
your
shit.
wedding day?
So he
When
done
is
put
your
a
Mhm.
price tag. So he done put a price tag on his daughter.
Yeah. Oh, he
Mhm.
going. He
So
pimping
he
his daughter
pimping her.
ass.
He pimping the daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
He done pimped her ass all the way out. Okay. He done pimped her all the way out. He done pimped her ass. Okay. All right. Hold on. I done lost my place. Hold on. Tell me some. When is your wedding day? Do it for Papa. Ain't that some old freaky ass shit?
Girl, I start
Yeah.
talking to that ain't you know that ain't shit.
Daddy ain't shit. Daddy just want the money. He don't give a fuck about her.
Right, episode the episode talking about a jet though? Right.
A
Mhm.
jet. What will my fraternity brothers think, bitch? The fuck they
You
think of
broke.
you now?
They think you broke now, so they gonna keep thinking you broke.
So he has to have a private jet to make folks think he ain't broke. A private jet,
Mhm.
Girl,
child. Okay. My mother, Rosalie Taylor, was smarter than my dad. She never asked me to do anything, and if she knew what my dad was up to, she'd stop him. The muscles, the muscles in my shoulders, tense. I desperately needed a massage. We haven't set one yet. Set it for 2 months from now. I'll pay for it. Now, nigga, how you gonna pay for it? How you
Girl,
gonna pay for it? And you trying to get 10 million about his ass? Like for real? What? Wait, with what? Lay off a few employees. Better off lay off. I mean, lay off a few employees. Better to lay off a few than to let all of them go. Right now, my dad was going straight to hell. I will not. And Roosevelt doesn't even have his inheritance and might not get it for years. So you know Roosevelt is Chicago. He just go by Chicago. I don't know
right.
why.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. But he's not broke. Marry him and find out what he does have. You can make this one less thing for us to worry about.
Mhm.
Us. My receptionist buzzed me. I didn't care who it was. It was a timely exit opportunity. Love you, Papa, but I gotta go. Bye. The 8 engagement rings in my jewelry collection were my championship rings for winning the sport of dating. See how crazy this hoe is?
Girl.
I refuse to pawn any of them. I removed Roosevelt's ring and put it in my drawer. Men brought me expensive gifts because they love me. I never stolen from or cheated anyone out of anything. But this was my dad and my family came first. I had to find a way to save our company. The knots in my stomach tightened. Exhaling, I answered, yes. Mr. Washington is here to see you. Send him in. Yes, indeed. Granville entered my office. His cheap cologne reached me as soon as he crossed the doorway. He had on a hard hat, orange vest with faded blue, long sleeve, pulled over cotton shirt, fitted jeans, large steel toed boots. Good morning, boss, he said, squaring his shoulders. Glad to finally meet you, Mr. Washington, I replied, giving him another head to toe assessment. He had that strapping mandingo physique like a porn star. All right, now, Granville, you looking like that,
Granddad coming through the door looking like a whole snack.
Granny? A whole snack and a meal. Shit. And
Till he
some
opened his
dessert on the
goddamn
side.
mouth. I mean, he ain't bad to look at, but until that nigga opened his mouth, then that's where it all
Shit,
goes south.
a big clumsy motherfucker. Okay. He was the kind of man I wanted to take me sexually. I saw how Loretta could have been curious about his manhood. I stood and extended my hand. His long, thick fingers swallowed mine. I braced myself for a squeeze that might hurt. He surprised me. His handshake was firm yet gentle. Have a seat. He damn near knocked over my executive chocolate leather chair, which weighed nearly 50 pounds. He spread his thick thighs as though he had noticed what he done. His
Why you sleep thick at?
oh
Now see
shit.
that's just what you wanted to say.
That's the no,
That's
that's
what
the
it
damn
says.
Smirnoff. That's the Smirnoff talking. Okay. I drank a whole cup. Hold on.
Mm. Yeah, she
And
did
just
see
took another
thick
sip.
thighs. She saw thick
Okay.
thighs. Ain't no thick thighs in that bitch.
Oh, okay. His thighs.
In her mind, his thighs are thick. So just let her go with it. Good.
You
I
know a
think
big
'cause
nigga
yeah,
like
his
that.
fingers
Guys
were
can't
thick
be
in front
nothing
of her
but
thick
thick.
thighs. His dick imprint was huge, like a log of salami.
See what I'm
Girl.
saying?
Okay. Okay.
Girl.
Wow. No wonder he was crazy. He couldn't possibly think when that thing got hard.
See what I'm saying?
I said, right, okay. I sat at the edge of my desk, crossed my legs, and slid my hands up my creamy, smooth thighs. He was stunned, like most men and women when they saw my natural beauty up close. See, I don't like her. I don't
You know I ain't got shit for.
like her. Okay. He stared towards the floor, but it was obvious he was really trying to at was look at well shit. This Smirnoff kicking in. You hear me?
All right, I got it.
He
I got it. I got it.
Okay, go ahead, girl. Get me. Cause I'm still drinking. I ain't put this cup down yet. I ain't put this cup down yet.
Okay.
This one of them red cups. You got them red solo cups. Yeah, this
Yeah,
bitch was
it
full.
tastes better in those kind of cups.
Yeah, right. And this shit is almost gone. Oh, I've been drinking since we started reading.
You got
FYI.
something for Granville? Granville, what you got for?
Oh God.
Nah, Granville, you can keep that motherfucking monster over there. Okay.
Okay. Now
Okay.
you sound like you giving me hysterectomies. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay, which yeah. Okay, I sat at the edge of my desk, crossed my legs, and slid my hands up my creamy, smooth thighs. He was stunned, like most men and women when they saw my natural beauty up close. He stared toward the floor, but it was obvious that he wasn't really trying to look at what was open. Look at what? Oh, see, they fucked up over here. He stared toward the floor, but it was obvious what he was really trying to look at was the opening in my skirt. I scooted back a few inches. Blending business with flirting, I said. Your immediate supervisor told me what a great worker you are, and I wanted to personally thank you. He lowered his head a bit more and he grinned like a 10-year-old with a crush on his teacher. Thanks. Am I getting a promotion? The scratchiness in his voice was kind of sexy. His inability to look in my eyes during our conversation meant he had low self esteem, or he was focusing on not getting aroused. Either way, I was not having a dialogue with a hard hat. Please look at me while we're talking. For the first time, his eyes met mine. Huh? Okay. Granville Washington, tell me, what are your career objectives? I gave him a moment to shift mental gears. Then I repeated the question and added, where do you see yourself in 2 to 5 years? Here, of course, working for you, boss. I'm not going anywhere. I'll never leave you. Now I was
Mm.
confused as to why it took Loretta more than 15 minutes to leave this fool alone. I glanced up toward my camera and tilted my head sideways. Maybe it was maybe it was what was lingering between his thighs. It certainly was not what was between his ears.
Okay.
Redirecting my attention to Granville, I said, think about what I just asked you and tell me when you come to my house tonight for dinner. I handed him my address on a piece of paper, 6 o'clock sharp. Escorted him to the door. I hated how he dipped his left shoulder. That was so ghetto. His pathetic attempt to get hit was not impressive. Loretta should have told him that. I closed the door, then exhaled. Granville could never measure up to my man. I prayed that whatever good news Roosevelt had, it was related to his inheritance. My image wouldn't survive a foreclosure, and I would refuse to move back home with my parents, and moving in with my fiance before we was married wasn't happening either. Cohabitation was a demise of any decent relationship. Daddy had really messed up bad this time. I had to win this bet with Loretta just in case I needed to make good on her offer that I could have whatever I wanted if I want. An eye for an eye. Since she wanted me to call off my wedding, I would demand that she sign over the deed to her house, move out, and I move in.
This bitch.
This
Wait,
bit
hold on.
right. Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on, motherfucker. Because what we not going to do is be finding over no motherfucking deeds, bitch. You better think again. Because I am the pharmacist, you jealous ass whore. If your broke ass daddy can't manage to keep the company out of the red, that's y'all motherfucking problem. But if you think I'm about to sign the deed over to my house, bitch, let me straighten your motherfucking ass out right goddamn now. Because I can tell you right now, that shit ain't going to happen. And I promise you an ass whooping on that one. Carry on. Sorry.
Okay. You all right there?
Girl,
She
slightly.
pissed Grandma off fast.
You gonna get through the rest of this good? You okay?
If she pissed off now, she finna really get pissed off. Go
Girl,
ahead and
I'm
keep
holding my
reading.
motherfucking head. This bitch just motherfucking tried it. She just tried it. I
Yeah.
need this whole phone number. I need to cuss her out for real.
Q, she is not. Q, she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it.
Oh.
Girl, because it's like, really, bitch? The deed to my house, you motherfucker? Okay.
All
Come on
right.
over here. Come on over, honey. I'll have it for you.
Q, what the hell is going on over there?
I'm sorry, girl. These Yanni done came in the house. She done came
Hey,
in. Hold on.
Yanni.
Hey,
Hold on.
youngins, I got luggage and shit.
Hold on. I'm going upstairs, child, because she done came in. You know, she got apps. I'm going upstairs.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna continue. Okay. I took a few hours to make calls to the city. A partial payment would be issued as soon as they reviewed our invoices, but of course, they couldn't say exactly what would happen. Where am I? Since since they were understaffed and behind on processing checks for the Westheimer project, I hated how the government could be late with getting us our money with no penalties for them, but if we're late paying our taxes, they pile on late fees, daily compound interest, and penalties. Monica
Okay.
buzzed, then announced another call from my dad. I looked at the video lens. Loretta, I'm going to win this bet, and when I do, you owe me big time. Powering off the video, I answered, Hi, Papa. Madison, how's it going? Why don't you come out of retirement and work for the company? That way you can be on the phone all day with the city and directly get the same answers I keep giving you. My blood pressure is already high. Those people would give me a heart attack. And he'll give me one if he doesn't back off. I gotta go. Tell Mama I said hi and don't call me tonight. I'll be busy. Bye, Papa.
Papa trying to make sure she get that goddamn money. Papa trying to
Mm-hmm.
make sure she do what the fuck she need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Papa
Um,
sell her soul to the damn devil.
Papa said
Okay.
his soul to the devil when he sold his child.
Now he ain't shit. Her dad ain't hit no shit, which further lets me know why she ain't shit bitch. This bitch got me 38 hot. I bet my blood pressure high.
It was 3 o'clock. I shut down my computer and locked my door. On my way out of the office, I told Monica, "Don't disturb me for the rest of the day, especially for my father. I'll be back in the morning." I stopped at Rice Grocery in San Felipe. I picked up fish for me and a steak and lobster for him. He didn't look like a fresh vegetables guy, so I didn't bother with the kale, broccoli, squash, zucchini, or carrots. Irish potatoes were a better selection. Chives, sour cream, bacon, and butter sounded like toppings he enjoyed. I tossed in a fresh bag of spinach in case I was wrong. On my way home, I called Loretta. "Hey, Madison girl, what's up?" This bitch. "Just checking to make sure you haven't been kidnapped," I said, laughing,
I can't
because
stand this bitch. I cannot.
oh my god. Okay. Um, just checking to make sure you haven't been kidnapped, I said, laughing, because you're about to get hijacked, my friend. Flatly, she said, "Just make sure you don't spend Chicago's 10 million before he gets it next week." Next
What?
what? Wait, see,
Girl.
see,
See, this
that
this is the okay, y'all. We've been on
that
for
bitch,
2 hours and 2 minutes. I can't
that
take I
bitch,
can't,
Well, let's finish
that
this chapter. Let's finish this
that bitch,
chapter.
that bitch.
First lady, first lady you see, I can't take it. I can't take
And let's finish this chapter. Then we'll
She
we'll
said,
cut it. Finish this chapter.
it. Okay.
She said next what? Obviously, she thought that shit was cute. Was that his surprise? Why would he tell Loretta that? She had to be lying. Roosevelt would never tell her something like that before talking to me. How do you know that? Because I'm about to get hijacked. Loretta was wasting my time with her sarcasm. "Look in my driveway tonight at 6," I said, then ended the call. I wanted to
Oh,
dial
bitch.
Roosevelt, but if
Okay.
but if what she said was true, I didn't want to appear anxious. Loretta was beginning to test the limits of our friendship by clinging to my fiance. That hookup with Chaz now seemed like an ingenious idea. Maybe I could somehow gain access to Chaz's banking information through Loretta. Then I could use his millions and make it look like Loretta was the guilty one. I'd
This a
arrange,
whole bitch right here. Okay.
Girl.
I'd arrange, wait, hold on. I'd arrange that foursome immediately after properly welcoming my man back home. Prepping the food, I wrapped the potatoes in foil, placed them on a cookie sheet, and put them in the oven. The main thing I had to do after my bath was cook his meat. I filled my oversized black porcelain tub with steaming hot water. Then I added scented essential salts and mineral oils. What was this Granville guy really like? I didn't believe he was the deranged person Loretta had claimed. I got a warm towel from the dryer in my bathroom, wrapped my wet body in it, brushed my teeth, and massaged my skin with shea butter intended to Aphrodite with her special white chocolate potion.
Girl.
No bra was necessary. A thong and a sleeveless, loosely tapered, mid-thigh short, semi-conservative coral and blue dress was the perfect fit. It
Hold on,
complemented.
sidebar. Y'all try that goddamn concoction. That shit works. Okay, continue. I'm just saying
Oh,
that. You'll thank me later.
um, it complemented my 3-inch pink hips. I wore diamond earrings and a choker, but no ring was on my finger. Damn, I forgot my ring at work. I put it on first thing in the morning. Tonight I was ready as I could for this encounter. It was okay that I didn't have my diamond. I wouldn't dare wear Roosevelt's ring while sexing Granville. Intercourse was what I agreed to do to win the bet, and I have no regrets. After he put the head in and took it out, I was going to be the biggest winner. A dab of perfume, and I was headed to the kitchen to heat up my stove grill. It was 6 o'clock, and Granville was right on time. Damn, is his truck big enough? He got out of the pickup and stared at Loretta's place. My eyes trailed his. He wasn't in the doorway or on her balcony above. No, she wasn't in the doorway or on her balcony above. That was okay. I had a handheld video set up on my tripod in the bedroom. Ew, this bitch.
She a
Okay.
nasty hoe.
You all right? No, you all right? I asked. He scratched his left side of his chest. Yeah, I'm good. He squared his shoulders, then did that stupid thuggish dip as he walked toward me. I rolled my eyes with disgust. The lyrics for I'm Too Sexy played in my mind. What was he about to prove? He was, who was he trying to impress? If I didn't have a bet, I'd send his ass next door and shut my door in his face. Come on in. I had followed him. Yeah, there it goes again. Okay. Come on in. I had him follow me to the kitchen. Had to keep my eye on him. Wasn't sure if he was that kind who would steal my easy to live valuables. Have a seat at the bar. The wet bar was a cozy place for intimate conversations any time of day. He pulled out a chair. It fell to the floor.
Big
Clumsy
clumsy
motherfucker.
motherfucker. That big clumsy ass.
Just big
Right.
goofy ass nigga. Goofy. Okay. He picked it up, jammed it to the floor as though the chair was the problem, then sat down. I wanted to say something, but I didn't. Wished he would remove that hideous cowboy hat, but he had it. I could tell he was a cheap Jack and Coke or a beer man, but I didn't have a Jack or beer. I mixed him a Crown Royal Black with Coke, then set it on the bar in front of him. I'm getting a promotion, he said, swallowing a huge swig. He wasn't, so I skipped asking him about his goals. What are you living for, Arthur? I'm from there too, I said, putting his steak on the grill. Really? We could be cousins. Whoa, whoa,
That motherfucker retarded as hell.
whoa. He don't seem to be mind man.
He don't even care.
That don't seem to bother that thing. Like he's probably just smiling and grinning as he said it. Like, ugh. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on. Let me just get that nasty taste out of my mouth.
Girl.
Oh, girl. Okay. See, I told you he was laughing. He laughed, hanging his
You
heel.
a nasty nigga, Granville.
He laughing as he said it. That's girl. Um. Whew, see, I start getting anxiety when I read his shit. Damn. Hanging the heel of his hat. I can't even read this shit. I'm fucking
Come
flustered
on
right
now.
now. This
He laughed
motherfucker said
hanging
we.
his
He's
heels.
laughing when he said we could be cousins. That shit just like threw me. Hold on, I gotta get it together. Okay. Really? We could be cousins, he laughed, hanging the heel of his cowboy boot on the wooden bar on the side of the stool, and then spreading his other leg. Why he didn't use the steel bar in front of him was beyond me. Your folks still live there? I asked, flipping his T-bone. I placed my fish, his lobster, and 6 strips of bacon on the grill. Then I removed the potatoes from the oven. My mom lives there next to Terminal Road by the tracks close to the Gulfway. My parents live there. My grandfather refuses to move from Port Arthur. He lives over that way, close to your mom. He goes to New St. John Mission. Um, my mom goes there too. Seriously, we might be related. I hope not, I said. Not because I wasn't going to fuck him regardless. What?
Girl.
Keep going. Come on, keep going.
He was way too dark to be in my family tree. If Roosevelt weren't successful, wealthy, and attractive, his caramel complexion would fail the spoon of coffee in the cup of milk test
I
used
ain't
by.
never heard of it.
It's like the brown bag test bullshit.
I heard of the brown bag, but I ain't never heard of this one. But go ahead.
Yeah, because this is some New Orleans shit.
Okay.
Um, my grandfather told me about that shit. Yeah, I heard of that shit.
Okay.
Um, test used by Creoles who could pass for white. Change of subjects. I shared my Granville. Well, see, change of subjects. I shared with Granville. My grandfather has cancer. He'll probably have to move in with my mom pretty soon. How are your folks faring being so close to those refineries? Granville was 10 years old, my senior. Granville was 10 years my senior and not in my league, so I didn't care about who was in his circle, family or otherwise. I was blessed my parents moved me out of that toxic tank when I was 5. Looking at his slumping posture, even if I hadn't viewed his resume, I could tell he wasn't college educated. And because he didn't have the intellect upstairs, his big dick was what he worshipped.
Yep.
No telling, no telling where his dick had been. He was the type that wanted a sophisticated lady, but he would fuck a stripper on stage if the boys cheered him on. His eyes drooped. He took a huge gulp, tilted his hat, and said, my dad died from cancer and my mom won't go to the doctor. Says the chemo and radiation kills faster than cancer. She believes when it's her time to go, God will bring her home. I'm sorry to hear that about your father. Look, dinner is ready. We can eat at the bar.
I want to know why this nigga won't take that hat off. That's what I want to know.
Okay.
Nigga, take your shit off in my house. Okay, go on. I'm sorry, Booty.
I was an actor. I refused to let him ruin my furniture in my formal dining room. The table, chairs, china, and cabinet were antique originals given to me by my grandmother before she died of cancer. Those items were precious to me and impossible to replace. I loaded the baked potatoes, prepared our plates, and then sat beside us. This looks great, he said, carving his steak. I wasn't one to say grace, but damn, he could take that damn hat off. He,
Yes.
de- he devoured a fourth of his T-bone before I tasted my fish. Probably best. The sooner we got through this, the better. I like you, he said, diving into his potato. Do you like me too? I wish he wouldn't talk with food in his mouth. What do you like about me? I asked, shoving my plate aside, watching him eat like it was his last meal, made me lose my appetite. You're beautiful, got nice hips, lips, breasts, legs, feet, and a big butt.
This country motherfucker, I swear.
Okay.
you sm-
Country ass nigga.
you smell good, and you the lightest woman I've dated. What? Dated? This is not a date. Yes, it is. Why else would you invite me to your house and cook for me? Another drink would be nice, he said, staring at me. His eyes drooped like puppy dogs. He lifted his eyebrows in a flickering kind of way. His nose and upper lip were grossly wet. Ew.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, come on.
Trying to get this goddamn picture out of my head. Oh, why don't you wipe your face? And we take the next round of drinks into my bedroom. The sooner we got started, I could then put his ass out. Hold on. If y'all don't take y'all damn toys in y'all cage and shut the hell up, the hell. Hold on. I gave them the damn toys. They leave me the hell alone while I was live. Now they want to come by me with the damn toys.
Leave them alone.
They better leave
We
me alone.
almost through with this chapter, so come on, let's get through.
They better leave me alone. Over there. I'm not on camera, so leave me alone. All right, where was I?
The sooner we
Okay.
got
The
started.
sooner we got started, I could then put his ass out. He stood, knocked the stool over again, picked it up, and jammed it to the floor.
This big, goofy, clumsy bitch. Okay.
He probably got from all them damn refineries. Nigga probably got vertigo just walking every fucking thing.
Okay.
Shaking,
Can't stay upright for shit.
shaking my head, I made both of us a double Crown Royal Black and Coke. I handed him the drinks and grabbed the bottle. I had to make this the quickest fuck ever, and I couldn't do it sober. He followed me. I drank straight from the bottle, swallowed twice. Wow, your bed is the biggest I've ever seen. This bedroom is nice. You rich? Oh, you are rich, aren't you?
You
Grandma
know what?
glanced, Grandma glanced around, walked over to my 70-inch flat wall-mounted TV. Thank goodness his hands were full. I picked up the remote and turned on the television. It was already preset and started playing a triple X film.
No nasty bitch. Okay.
Ah, oh god. Okay. Woosah. Woosah. Because I know where this is going. Woosah.
Yeah. You need to move off for real. Okay, come on.
A beautiful Asian woman was being serviced by a sexy white man. The guy in the video slowly began licking the woman's gold stiletto heel. His tongue traveled to her toes and he kissed each one. How much did you pay for that TV? I never
Lord have mercy.
see.
Why, nigga? Why?
See,
Fuck
this
what's
is
going on
right.
the
See,
TV. This
this
nigga
is
wanna
why
know how much the bitch costs.
this shit right here is about to be so. I don't even know how to explain it because you gonna be feeling one thing and then he just gonna snatch you out of it, and then you gonna start feeling that shit again. Then he just gonna snatch you out of it. Like it's just like it's gonna be a roller coaster right now. So everybody just brace yourself because this nigga dumb as dog shit. Okay, how much did you pay for that TV? I've never seen a porn flick this classy. He said, plopping onto my blue satin comforter. He was the kind that treated $1,000 comforter the same as one or one bought on sale for $10. He sipped from one of the glasses and placed the other on the nightstand. I hurried to pick up mine before he got the two drinks confused.
But you finna fuck him, but you worried about what the
Okay,
fuck.
whether he okay.
hmm
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Is that video camera on? He asked. A weird smile crossed his face. You're going to make a you're going to make me a porn star? I'm ready. It's broken, I lied, pressing the power button. Apparently, he didn't need me to answer any of his questions. Next to his dick, he was in love with the sound of his voice because he wouldn't shut the hell up.
Okay.
He had on one too many clothes for me to undress him. Get comfortable. He removed his cowboy hat, boots, unfastened his humongous belt buckle, then took off his jeans, underwear, shirt, and kept on his wife beater. Whatever. Everything remained exactly where it fell because beside the bed, trifling.
This nigga didn't give no fucks. He kept on a damn
Right.
t-shirt and
Nigga
some
just
socks.
ripped this. Ripped his clothes off and just dropped them. That was it. Nigga ain't fold shit. Nigga ain't put that.
Right. Didn't try and lay it over the chase. Didn't try
No,
to lay it over the chair.
yeah, didn't line up the boots, nothing,
I said,
nothing.
get that shit off out my damn floor. Number one.
Just kick that shit off,
You
bitch.
not at
Let's
home.
go. Let's go, bitch. I eased my dress over my head and then laid it across the
There
lounge
goes
chair.
my head, my dress up over my head.
Shut up,
Oh
fool.
my.
This stupid ass nigga in the chat. Them sheets was nice too. Shut the hell up.
Shut your dumb ass up, Granville.
Okay, I eased my dress over my head, then I laid it across the lounge chair on the other side of the room.
Right.
His eyes bucked. He licked his lips and started panting with his tongue hanging out of his mouth. Slowly, I walked across. Oh my god, hold on.
And then she fucking with his ass. Okay.
Yeah.
I got okay. All right. The strength in Jesus, the blood is on me right now.
See,
Right.
I can't read the part. You
The
gonna have to
blood.
do it. You
Okay,
gonna have to do it. I can't. You gonna have to do it. I can't.
I'm taking one for the team, but all right, everybody,
You know damn well I can't. If I could, I would. But girl,
pray for
it's hard
everybody.
enough me listening to. I'm already about to throw up.
Everybody in the chat, just pray for me. I'm getting you. I'm getting you. Okay. Slowly, I walked toward him and peeled back the comforter. Then I laid my body atop the blue satin sheet. Curling my finger, I said, "Go down on me." Might as well put his tongue to good use. His big sausage fingers parted my lips and he began laughing like a mutt.
Damn.
I curled my hips toward his mouth. Slow down and suck her gently. You smell good and taste sweet. What is this? I know, dessert. Yum yum. Ugh.
Horny.
Ugh.
I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fuck it. The bed is off, nigga. Get your shit out of my house. Fuck that. Fuck this bed. Fuck it.
Get your big country ass the fuck up out of here.
Oh god. Okay. Didn't matter. At least he could follow instructions. After he got my pussy nice and wet, I told him lay down. When he stood, his dick was long, hard, and beautiful.
Oh
I
my.
prayed he knew what to do with it, but I wasn't taking any chances. I had the right size condom that covered him completely. I put it on him, then straddled that mandingo like I was getting ready to mount a horse. You're gorgeous. I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I'm going to treat you like my queen. I placed my finger over his lips. Don't talk. Please don't talk.
Okay.
Holding his manhood, I lowered my juicy pussy on him. Easing a little at a time, this motherfucker felt amazing. Roosevelt had a good length, but his dick could break record sizes. I was sure of it. My pussy throbbed automatically. I took it all in and sat there for a moment. He was doing a good job of not speaking, but I wished he'd stop staring at me with that stupid grin. I bounced with a slow rhythm. Gradually, I picked up the pace. Soon, I found myself riding the shit out of his dick. I was so, it was so good. I went into a zone and couldn't stop humping it. Raising my hips above his dick, I thrust back down and screamed. I'm not screaming.
Ah.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay. My body lifted in the air. He grabbed he grabbed my he grabbed my hips and pulled me back onto him. Yeah, ride your dick. You can take it. You're so pretty.
Oh Lord.
That dumb fuck had moved when I was riding him. His dick was now in my ass. I I was in I was in excruciating pain.
Uh-uh.
Let me go. I wanted to punch him in the face, but my ass hurt so much. I scratched the back of his hands. Yeah, I love it. Scratch me harder, he urged,
Oh my
grunting with
God.
that disgusting voice. He started ramming his dick inside me as he held my hips in place. I felt blood coming out of my rectum.
Oh my God.
Stop, stop. That's that's right. Come for me, he said, digging deeper. I love you, dear. Everything started fading to black. I thought I was going to die. He pushed deeper and I cried, stop, stop. Girl,
Damn.
Oh my God. Oh my
Damn.
God. Oh Lord. That was hilarious.
so,
I'm sorry.
yeah, that was the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Not only, we're going to break this shit down. Not only, okay, since you this bitch, you that bitch, okay, you going to cheat on your $1 million fiance, okay, for this fuck nigga. Not only did you do that, you videotaped it, and this nigga raped your whole ass.
Wow.
The whole ass.
Your
Okay.
whole
Wow.
ass.
The whole ass. Okay.
Girl.
Now, what I want to know, chat, y'all can back me up. Uh, how's she gonna explain this? How's she gonna
Girl.
explain a whole Grand Canyon sized asshole to her rich fiance that asks her, bitch, what happened to your asshole?
Girl.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Absol, I need mine too, boo.
Okay. Uh, the nice blue satin. Damn it, I love the color blue. How you go on a blue satin sheet, nigga?
Just fucked up the whole
Girl.
color for you.
Oh my God.
Just fucked up the whole damn color. Okay.
Now I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand her.
Granville, yes,
But
the fuck you did. You raped that bitch rectum. That she no longer. She has now a assy. Okay, she has an assy now. You have no. There is no longer a separation between her ass and her pussy. It is an assy. Okay.
wow. Y'all,
You
this right here.
Damn, booty fly shit.
you fucked up the walls between the ass and the pussy. That's on you, my nigga. That bitch no longer has a wall there. Okay.
She
You
said,
broke
she
that
said
fucking wall.
assy. She said assy. Hell no.
Now, see, bam. There you go, puss ass. There you go. Now you can
Okay.
say, now you can say puss ass, cause that's what she got. She got a puss ass.
Oh Jesus. Okay. That chapter was hilarious. Okay. That was funny.
That
Oh,
chapter
that was
was
funny.
karma. That was karma
That
Yeah,
chapter
yeah,
was
that was karma.
all
Karma.
day,
That was showing enough karma.
all day.
Oh,
I got my
that was
life,
funny.
even though I didn't want to have to read it again. But at the end of it, yeah, I got my life again.
okay, Diamond B.
I just had to
Let us
get,
know how she is. You'll be back next week. Okay, mamas.
I
Thank
just
you
had
so
to
much,
get
Queen.
through it to get to that part. But all that fuck shit before it, if I could have, that's why I said if I could have just skipped to certain parts, it would have been cool. But y'all get it.
Yeah,
Girl, I'm glad we went through the context of it. I'm glad we went through the build up.
that shit was funny though. I'm sorry. That shit was fun.
Shit, you glad because you didn't have to read that bullshit.
Right. See, some shit I just can't read and speak out loud. Like some, it ain't gonna come. I can't process it. I can't do it. But that was a good read. That was a good ass read right there. That was a
Mm,
good
mm,
motherfucking
mm.
read.
Just the
Girl.
business is still fucking me up.
But this is my thing, okay? So
She's doing all this to win a bet because someone bet she couldn't do something. Now, how fucking ignorant do you really have to be?
Now,
She
you
her
know
father
what?
taught her.
For the mere fact, now what I'm going to do is, because see, now I want to know what the fuck finna happen.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's gonna
So
get crazy.
on my way to
Read the
sleep,
goddamn book.
I will be reading it on my way to sleep. I gotta know.
You ain't gonna go to sleep.
Girl, I gotta know what the hell happened.
For real now, you was in the bushes listening, girl, that shit retarded as fuck. Okay?
Girl, I am so damn mad. Y'all, we will be back in the morning. We won't be talking about the book. Of course, we will be talking about the mess.
But we gonna have to come back for this book again soon
Now,
because we gotta
tomorrow
get through this
night we'll
book.
be back to talk about the book. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do recap. We're just gonna recap the chapters.
Them babies want some attention. Shit, they fussing.
Cause watch, I'm about to end the live and watch. They ain't gonna say shit. They can go somewhere and lay down.
Right. They trying to get their 15 minutes of fame, child. They trying to get their 15 minutes of fame.
No,
But
they
yeah,
thought that they thought that my son was about to come and rescue their ass, and then he closed the door in their face, so now they pissed.
oh, they pissed, yeah. But Bama, I've been telling you to read the damn book. The shit get crazier and crazier and crazier. Okay, it gets crazy.
I'm about to go back. I'm about to read it.
Nice, okay, nice.
I gotta know.
Yeah.
On that note, y'all, I'm going to end the live. I have I'm like that. I'm like, damn, really? Damn.
We've been telling Bam it's a good series.
It's a good book.
It's a good, like, these niggas are crazy. Like, y'all go
Yeah.
get the book and read the shit for yourselves.
It's crazy. But we're gonna get through this book and we're not gonna and Bama gonna have to be a little bit more consistent. But we're gonna get through this book because we got two more
I'm
damn
gonna
books
bug
in
the
this
shit out
series.
of her. I'm gonna bug the shit out of her. Let me like,
No,
what chapter
and
you up
actually,
to?
but see, it'll be easier and faster if we just recap instead of read. Okay, we're
For
gonna
real
go in and
now,
explain
for
what
real
happened
now, because she
throughout
on
the
chapter
chapter.
15.
Okay, 15. Girl,
But see,
I'll
this is the
probably be up
thing
to
with the
15 tomorrow.
recap. This is the
Huh?
thing with the recaps. This is the thing. You can miss some good points in it. That's why it's kind of hard. But we gonna get through this motherfucker. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. But it's funny as shit. Okay, the shit funny as hell to me. It's
Now as
Go
far
shut the hell
as
up.
the chapters that I will recap now, because I will leave out all of the fluff and get to the important shit.
yeah, exactly. But sometimes it's some important shit mixed up in that fluff, depending on what chapter you in. So that's why.
Now I'm gonna read it all, but when we're talking about it, we're not gonna go word for word verbatim,
Okay.
unless it's
Okay.
one of them chapters you want to go word for word verbatim.
I mean, some of these chapters are just that damn juicy. Okay.
All right, for
Okay.
real now. Okay, for real now said she'll help next time if y'all like.
Oh, come on up,
Okay,
girl. The more
now.
the merrier. The more the merrier, child. Because the three of us be up here struggling.
Yeah, don't let us, take all this pain reading this
And
nigga
just
bullshit.
right, and just for the record, anybody can come up here and help. Butterfly wasn't assigned to help. I just when she came up here, I just was like, you gonna help from now on. So it's not like it wasn't as if she was assigned
See,
to help. I
she's
just
a
grabbed her
permanent
ass.
fixture on the book club now.
Yeah, we just grabbed her ass because it was just another help. It was some more help because you see, Bama ass ain't read shit.
I did read something. I read
Did she?
Chicago.
Girl, she read. No, I'm talking about the book itself.
Oh, but now I will after, because I want to know what happened after this ordeal.
Okay.
I must know. I got to know.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, it gets better. Shit crazy as hell.
Hey,
So yeah.
Macmillian, what's going on, baby?
Because this is right now, after that part right there, this is when the plot thickens and gets crazy. And, this is
Exactly.
the part of the movie where, you got the oh shit factor. Like, every time you turn around, it's the oh shit factor. Like, oh, a twist over here. Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
now I'm about to read it now, girl. I'm about to read it.
She a damn lie. She about to go to sleep. Don't let that smoke.
No,
Don't let
on
that
my
shit.
way to sleep, I will be reading this though.
Now, who the hell reads on their way to sleep now?
No, I'm telling you, when she starts reading it right now, when we get off, she ain't gonna be
It's
able
gonna
to
be
sleep.
hard to put it down.
She ain't gonna be able to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to put down. I must admit, it's gonna be hard to put down. But thank
She
you
gonna come back
guys.
tomorrow night talk about she on the next book. Watch.
But
Thank
I'm
you
gonna tell
guys
y'all
so
how far
much.
I've gotten. But thank y'all so much, so much, so much. Shout out to our sponsor once again for the book club. I appreciate him. You guys, please, for all of your insurance needs, please, please, please. His info is in the chat.
I
Any
will post it
questions or
again.
concerns that you all may have?
Good night, y'all.
Good night, baby. Hey, beautiful. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, good night, good night. You guys have a good evening.
We'll holler.